showing you a map of the Orca Isles at the moment.
Okay.
And of course, you got your characters on there too.
Which one am I? Am I the one that I was earlier?
Yeah, you'd be the Allocate, or I call him Allocate because that was his character in the campaign. Which Shaw and Adam would have no idea of who he is. But yeah, the blonde elf. You guys will meet him later if you guys ever go to Rakesmarsh. Yeah, so you guys have been traveling on the Lotus with Captain Conway. He's not from around here. He actually he's from around. He actually comes from Ilzdani, which is a more of a western port that was taken over. And so he's got kind of an accent that's unfamiliar to you. So you guys have been sailing with him for a long time, about a year, and your contracts with him are about to expire. As such, I'm just gonna take you guys to the ship itself. Let's see here. There's water. Yes. Okay. And here's the Lotus. So far the crew is about 20 people. During the year, you four have risen to be essentially his lieutenants. You've turned into first mates and doctors and people he can really trust on the ship. And as such, you as you can imagine, he really wants to keep you on. Other people have come on and off, and there's been some deaths. To Ferris's dismay. But the ship, the ship is shaped like a large lotus petal. There is a door right here which leads into this kind of this area kind of goes up about 10 feet, and then on that platform there is in fact another small kind of temple-like building. There's of course this area that leads down into downstairs, and there's another set of stairs right here in the center that lead downward into the quarter deck and basically where you guys live. And underneath that is the storage room. Yeah. So let's see here. What happens is you guys have just came from a certain port. It would be this port in Wanlai, Honest Wanlai, as Wanlai was recently split. And as you guys have gotten there, unfortunately you were not allowed to dock with your poisons and various alchemical equipment. For some odd reason, the Lotus has been disbarred and disbanded, and is not allowed to port there. So now, with all these poisons the ship has had invested all of its money into, it is now set to go find someplace else to dock them and set them off. The captain is currently inside. Whoop, nope. I'm gonna make group this up in a second here. You guys are not swimming. This is just so I can turn the ship into one large object.
It was probably my acidic clothing that did it from earlier.
It's been known to happen with acidic clothing. But yeah, as you can clearly see, this the mast goes. The mast is very large. It goes right down through the small. What's the word? It's more like a garden area. It's actual fresh grass and flowers growing on top of the ship. And right here, you can see several small doors, kind of that flip up, that are supposed to provide you with cover in case of a attack. Since arrows are the most used weapon on ships, these things are very useful for giving you cover. So Captain Conway is currently he's setting sail. He wants to go. He doesn't know really where to go. He's thinking about going to Illizdani, as they may accept poisons there. But he's been known to get messed over by what they call it, by the Westerners a lot. So he's been thinking about going to the Webbed Isles and trying to trade these poisons off to maybe some of the ninjas that live in the Spider Clan. But he's worried that they might just they might just break his ship and steal his stuff. So you guys have been sailing somewhere in between for the last few days. Not really sure if you should go one way or the other. You can really tell in Captain Conway's eyes that there's a lot of confusion, and he's not really sure what to do. And yeah, if you guys are unaware, down here at the bottom left is this is the area you've explored, which includes things like a bedroom for you guys, and this is where the people sleep and work, small mess hall, and of course where they make the food itself. And this is more like a bilge type area, at least down to the stock. Okay. Do you guys want to do anything while you're at the open ocean? Sounds like a no.
Is there any vendors or anything downstairs, or
on the
is it
ship?
just empty?
No. There are no vendors. You'd have to make port somewhere.
So, where's Captain Conway?
Conway is up these stairs, past this door, in this building.
Would it be alright just to walk in there and talk to him, or?
Most certainly, especially for you.
Okay. So I'm going to do exactly that.
You enter into that room. I have to ungroup this thing now. Take the roof off. There we go. You enter in. You see Conway at the wheel. You see there's one of his a couple of boys behind him. They're trying to search through maps and trying to find somewhere better to go. And he's just looking out over the ocean, just with some deep concern.
So I say, aye, Captain. So where's our next destination? Since for some weird reason we weren't allowed in that town.
You see him give out a sigh and says, I'm not sure. We can head over to the spiders, or we can head over to what they call, or we can head over to the scorpions, but in Illizdani. But either way, it's not looking good.
Both those places don't sound like a place I want to end up in.
They're not.
What was the reason that we weren't allowed to port in the other place? I don't think you ever told us that.
He kind of gives out a sigh and he looks down and says, "That's for a different time." And he kind of looks over to the sun as it rises, as it's morning right now. And he kind of tilts his head and says, "Morning's come early. It must be summer again." Then he kind of gives her a smile, reminiscent, and he looks towards you guys and says, "I suppose your year's contracts are over." As he looks to the elf and the dwarf. You two are at the bow.
So, yeah, I guess it is. That time's coming around.
He kind of gives her a sigh and says, "Perhaps we should renew those contracts." And he kind of looks to you and says, "Well, if you're up to it."
I said it all depends on the reading of the cards.
He gives it a laugh and kind of shakes his head at you. Always reading off your cards. He kind of looks to, did you ever say your name, Cloud? Or your character's name?
Cloud. It's just Cloud.
Your character's name's Cloud?
Let's see what I named him.
Remember, it's from the Rabbit Clan, so...
It's Zots.
Oh, that's right, Zots. I remember saying that. Says, "Do you need anything, Zots?" As he looks to you still in the room.
I think I might want to renew my contract.
He gives out a smile and says, "Excellent. That makes me very happy. What do you think about the rest?"
What do you mean?
Do you think they'll want to renew?
I mean, I've enjoyed my time, so why haven't they?
He gives her a nod and says, it kind of gives her a sigh too, though. Says, that makes me happy. Says, he kind of looks at the top of this what do you call it, the mast, and you can see the wind starting to change. And he asks you to get up there and to basically change the mast, to adjust it so that we can catch the wind.
Is it too late to unrenew my contract? I don't want to be in any liability to fall over.
You've done this on several occasions, and every time you were this reluctant every time. And he says, just please go do it. I don't want to get I want to make the gnome go up there again.
All right, Captain, if you wish. Which way am I directing?
Yep. You basically go up there, and you adjust it more to the left to catch the wind better. So just give me a I suppose it'd be kind of it would be a dexterity roll, I'd say.
All right.
No proficiency bonus.
1d20, right?
Yeah. So you easily do it. It takes you about 5 minutes, but eventually you do manage to twist it. As you're up there, you look down into the ocean, and you've seen the fish in there, and you see this big black one coming towards your ship. And by big black one, I mean it's underwater. You can only see these kind of big, ominous blobs, and you see it coming towards your ship.
Hey, Captain, we got a big old black thing down there in the water.
Why do you sound like you're from Ilsdani?
I don't know. Why? Do I have to sound like I'm from the United States?
No, you did that kind of accent, but...
Yeah, I did. I don't know why. Just felt like doing it.
If anything, you want to do a racist Asian accent. That's what we're looking for here. That's if you want to embrace the game.
You can go however you want.
But yeah, you yell it out, and the captain kind of gives the boat he gives the boat a turn, and as he does, whoops.
Captain, I'm getting a little woozy up here. Don't be staring at too much.
Actually, yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw there.
Roll d20 again?
Yeah, d20 plus your... Oh, come on.
Plus your dex modifier.
I'm gonna let you guys know I roll very low all the time. Like, I was hitting 1s and 5s earlier.
It's true. You're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
So you could add your proficiency bonus, and makes it a 13.
Right.
You don't actually grab onto the rope, but you do grab onto the mast, and you slide your way down. But as this happens, a big bump gets onto your ship as you guys feel that kind of shake.
That's that black thing I was talking about.
The captain yells out, like, it's okay, I'm sure. It's just a whale.
Just a big old shark, you know. It's all right.
He kind of laughs and says, "A shark can't get on board."
Good thing it ain't a dolphin.
Yeah. He asks for you all to. He basically shouts out from here. If you guys wish to renew your contracts, you come up, and he yells out to anyone else who is on board, just a few people just enjoying the garden, to that more hands make more sail, and to get onto the oars and start rowing. We're gonna try to get the Ilsdani before the end of within a few days.
Oh, so I just go through just pick a tarot card. The one I pick up is the Hanged Man, in response to what he just asked, who wants to renew their contract. And I just just move to the front of the boat. Not even paying any attention.
Cool. How about Julia, Shaw, and Cloud?
You know I am.
No, I mean you guys would walk up into there then.
Yeah, anybody want to renew their contract? Straight in there.
Yeah. If you want to renew your contract, you go in here. But if you want to just chill with Shaw at the front of the boat, feel free.
Alright, so
I can't move my character.
Oh, you can't?
what's the outcome if we split apart? You can't tell us this?
If you split apart, I will not tell you, and there might be no difference.
Yeah.
You should be able to move your character now.
Yep.
You little gnome,
Yep,
you.
yes,
Look at little small you are.
wait, yeah, I'm the one with the beard, correct?
Wait, which one? I just put in a token
You,
on my character
you
sheet.
all can select all of your characters.
Each other tokens.
Yes.
Yeah. So just select your own.
Alright, I'm gonna do a roll for myself real quick.
Sure.
I thought,
Alright.
Shaw, I thought you were the other one. You were the smaller
Yeah,
one.
which one am I?
You're
can't
the
tell.
halfling, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're the gnome. This
Yeah,
is
the gnome. This is
a
gnome?
dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't able to tell.
That's
You
that's
hijacked
a
my
human.
character, Shaw.
My bad. I
Nah.
I have a put in a token though. Can I use that one instead?
Okay.
Just need to drag it. I just want to see if it's the right size and everything.
But yeah, John, I would like to renew that contract.
Cool. Wait, you just got the hanging? Oh no, it was Shaw who got the hanging man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought, yeah, he was moving your character up and moved to the front of the boat.
Yeah,
so I was
why
like,
messed
huh,
up.
that's
I didn't
weird.
know which one it was.
Cool.
That's why I just,
So the gnome looks kind of worried, and he goes to the front of the boat, while you two and how about you, Julia? I heard somebody drop the call, and it was her.
Was it her?
Yeah, she dropped the call a while ago.
She just went offline too.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Yeah, maybe some internet troubles.
Shaw, again, see, this is what happens when you don't wear that pointy hat.
I'm never wearing a pointy hat.
Terrifying.
I could be a stereotypical gnome above the standards.
Where's your character? Let me just take a moment.
Yeah, I think you can just drag it onto the
Yeah,
map.
I'll drag it. You are Guz?
Yeah, Gus.
Guz.
Yep, give me... Just delete that one. Let me make it a bit bigger first.
Okay.
So, while I'm near the edge of the ship, can I look at the shadows or the black figures under the ship?
You look, where are you?
Oh, that's
You're saying
perfect.
you're
I'm
here?
near the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, you look down and you can see this little snake-like creatures going by, and you see this larger ones gulping them up. And of course little schools flowing around.
Okay, so the big black shadowy figure that hit the ship is gone?
You don't see it, no.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
gone though.
I'm worried that's
Hey John.
It also could have meant that it didn't go straight forward, but got hit and then kind of dozed off this way. We don't know.
Hey John, did you know if you can click that the cover you got there on over the captain's area, you can right click it and move it to the GM's layer and only you can see it? I didn't know if you knew that or not. I seen that earlier in a video. Thought it was pretty neat.
What part do you want me to put the GM on?
I think you meant the top of it, so we can
Yeah,
see
like-
inside of it.
Instead
Oh.
of moving it around, you can just make it look better.
I
and
can do that, but then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see on the inside as well because it's
Oh, okay.
transparent dish, but I can't see very
Yeah.
well through it. So that's why I always move it, so I can see perfectly through it.
Oh, makes sense. Alright.
Because
Didn't know if you knew.
from your perspective it looks fine, but from my perspective it's all messed up.
Yeah.
I prefer to move it.
That's cool.
So you guys enter in. You see him basically putting little contracts out. Is that?
I'm gonna sign mine first.
Did you make your thing bigger yet?
Yeah, see if that one's better.
Alright, I signed mine.
One moment.
No, still, give me-
Honestly, you're a halfling, so maybe that's appropriate size.
I'm
Or
a
you're
gnome.
no. I'm sorry. I don't play.
Racist.
I don't play with a lot of gnomes, so it's just automatically in my head. If you're that size, you're a halfling. Okay. Yeah, what you guys are going to do? No. So you're just over here by the aft of the ship. And you can admire the tree-like ramming thing, whatever they call it, while you're up here. Oh, you're still over there, buddy.
Oh, I know. I'm just having fun moving around. I'm exploring.
Cool. So yeah, you admire this, and then you kind of hear some noises coming from down here. It sounds like a bunch of movement, which is typical for your ship, honestly. So he welcomes you in. Zach? Zots.
Yeah, you can call me Cloud if you want. It don't matter.
No. The only thing I need you to do is replace your name, your display name. If you go to settings in the top right, if you can change the display name to Zots, so I can look down and quickly see what your name is.
Like that?
Huh? Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. If you go to settings in the top right, the little gear, you can change the display name.
Go to the gear, just display name, and change it to your character's name.
Yeah.
John, that mast is slightly off center.
Oh no, that's actually a whatchamacallit front. That's not right.
Oh no, whatever is happening to our ship?
There we go.
It's transforming.
There we go. Now you got the little thing in there. You guys can jump into to see stuff around.
And try my token one last time. I think I got it right this time.
It's gonna be giant. It's gonna be too big.
It's
He's
gonna be
our new ship.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
You should be able to control it. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Control perfectly.
Can you see my name over my dude?
I can see it. Yeah.
I don't see Zots.
I see it. I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
can see it.
I can see it. But once again, you want to go to the gear in the top right, go to My Settings, which is just a level down, and change your name from Cloud, your display name from Cloud to...
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's fun. Okay, so your guys' oh sorry, you guys enter in, and he basically says he takes out a couple of pieces of paper and he looks to you and says, you guys ready to re-sign your contracts?
I already signed mine. See that little signature thing there?
You don't even bother, you just push him aside and write it down and slap it back on the table and just ready to get back to work.
Ready to work.
More work. He looks over to Ferris and he gives him a pen. A little quill.
I take that then and sign it.
Cool. So he kind of gives out a smile and he says, that's good, because, I'm definitely going to need you now more than ever.
Always glad to help.
He gives out a smile and says, classic Ferris. He takes out a little letter out of his, jacket, or it's more like out of his coat. He says, I got this a little while ago. It's a letter from, is a letter from my brother. He's a lord of the Rooster Clan. And as such, he is entitled to a lot of power. Now he married into an elf. In order he was a merchant like myself, but unfortunately he was better than I. And he managed to actually marry into the samurai caste. And unfortunately, there's been a duty he's now trying to dispose onto me in order to become part of the caste, in order to actually marry the girl as intended. He has promised too much of a dowry, specifically a task. He said that he would gather the long lost sister of the elf that he is intended for. And now the real issue with this is not of normal means, but rather that we have to in order to if he is indeed giving this task off to me, which unfortunately I do owe him my life. For saving me as a young child from grave danger.
You talking about me?
He gives out a laugh and he says, "No, I owe my brother." Now, unfortunately, he is what's the word? And he's rather disposed. And the girl that he's asking me to rescue was kidnapped 200 years ago, or give or take, by a great pirate. Now, this pirate's name was GoKong. He's the dread pirate that still roams these seas today. He's known to never leave a man alive, and he is incredibly deadly. So finding this girl after so many hundreds of years will be incredibly difficult, if she's even alive.
Sounds like we need to gather up the SWAT team.
He gives out a laugh and says, definitely. Now, during this over here, you continue to hear more noises there, Gus, from downstairs.
Where at? Oh, downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs, through the little, the thing that you can open up to get, crates down easier. You continue to hear more noises down there.
Alright, so after a few moments, I just, rum to myself, can never get any peace and quiet on this place, and I'm gonna head down there.
Cool. So you start heading down there. You get to about here, and then I'm just gonna go back to these guys who are talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he says, made some drawings there. He looks to Zotz, he looks to Ferris, and says, so I require you guys to assist, you two, and to help me in this endeavor. It will be very difficult to find this girl, but I'm hoping you will help aid me.
Of course.
He kind of laughs and says, when they got tons of poisons too, so that might help, and he gives out a laugh.
Can I use them?
He says, well, I doubt I'll be able to sell them for anything less than... Well, I'll probably get a lot less anywhere I sell them than where I was sending them to. And at this point, you guys... Yeah, at this point, you go down into the basement. You end up right about here on the stairs.
Alright, and you said the noise was coming from over here, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna head over there, see what's all the ruckus. Mumble to myself like an old person.
Yeah.
Can I go right through this? Is this a door, or?
Yeah, I consider all of this to be doors, honestly.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go straight into this room.
Cool. As you enter that room, you quickly notice that the place is just covered in blood.
Blood. Any bodies?
Yes, there are several bodies of your crewmen. They all appear to be slashed at the chest. Or slashed at the chest, or their throats were slit. Either way, you see bloody footprints that go this way.
How many bodies are around me?
How many bodies? Only about 3 or 4.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm gonna use animate the dead to animate if there's 4, 4, 3, 3.
Cool. So you animate 3 of your old crewmen?
Yeah, as many as I can, depending on how many's in here.
Cool. The bodies of your crewmen rise up to serve you, and as they start waddling over towards you.
So I kind of just dig in my pocket to my deck of cards. Damn, I don't think that's good. Just take a look at the card I drew. The Empress. Alright, so I'm gonna command one of the zombies.
I'm sure it'll be good.
To go into that room, right, to open the door.
Cool. You enter the room to find what appears to be more of your crewmen. They're being slaughtered by men in black suits, masks, with spider-like webbings all over their clothes.
Alright.
I wonder who they can be.
Have they noticed me? Can I go for a surprise attack?
I would say they have not noticed you yet, man.
Alright, so then one of the men the closest man to them that they've already killed, I will make rise.
I'm just gonna say this out. It looks like about 4 of them.
Alright, 4 of them.
Yeah.
4 of these guys. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get my 3 zombies to block the way of the door. Make sure that they can't get past to me.
Okay, cool. So they're blocking this area?
Yeah, and then my zombies will go and attack.
Cool. So they rush in, and they're going to try to basically just mess these guys up.
Yep.
Just gonna roll for them. unfortunately, they roll very poorly. They have modifiers, but I just want to roll quickly. Unfortunately, they roll very poorly, and they get overwhelmed quickly by these guys.
So the guys attack them back, or?
Yes, they plan on attacking them back, but you can have another turn because you got surprise on them.
Alright, so then I will take a action, cast a spell. My bad, I'm just looking at my spells. Damn, man. Now I'm just gonna make the zombies attack before I do anything else. So one more attack, let's see if they hit.
Looks like 2 of them actually managed to start attacking them. They start fighting and ripping with their hands.
Yeah, damage is +4 to whatever they roll.
Cool. Let's copy that. Boom. Cool. So one managed to get a good bite, and you actually hear you hear like a muffled scream come from the guy. But
music to my ears.
Classic heal. But continue. What do you do now?
Alright, and then I will actually come into the room itself. You said 4 guys, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna place them here.
Damn. Shit, man. The rest of the people are still upstairs, of course, because that's just how they work. And I'm actually just gonna do inflict wounds on one of them.
Inflict wounds, nice. Give me a row.
They do a saving throw. Let me just see what type of saving throw. Con saving throw.
A Constitution?
Yep.
Okay, these guys aren't super. Ooh, they fail horribly. Or he fails horribly.
So he takes 9 damage.
Cool. You did what move was it again? Damage.
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wound. So you can just see him kind of kneel in pain and kind of huddle over. But the other 3, they're going to strike out. They take out wakazashis. They begin slashing.
Ooh, not getting past that zombie.
Boom. Oh wow, that's a lot of ones. So 2 of them do manage to hit. So they're going to be dealing 8. So yeah, they've managed to take down the first zombie.
The zombie has 14 extra health.
14 extra health?
Yeah, twice my wizard level. For me being
nice. So it'd be more like it adds more endurance to him, yeah.
Yeah.
And okay. Oh, the other one gets hit really bad. Even with an extra 14, because he's a zombie and this weapon gives him double damage because he's, a fleshy creature who doesn't really defend himself. That actually, even with your extra 14, that doesn't work because it's 24 total damage to the moment.
Okay, then the remaining 2 will launch their attacks.
Go for it. Looks like the first one hits, but the second one hits, but the first one doesn't.
Alright, so then an extra 4 to the damage to that one.
Cool. Okay, this guy's not looking good. He's being completely overwhelmed. He's not really bowing out. He's going to try to get away as soon as possible. What do you do though?
I am actually going to 1, 2, hustle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, head back upstairs.
Cool. Just show me your route you use. Just straightforward?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6.
Cool. As you get to right here, you see blood just splash up against this thin paper wall.
Damn. So I will continue just to run upstairs then.
Cool. We can just say you're now right about here.
Alright. So I yell to the guys upstairs, "We got trouble down here." What you thought was a well might have not been a well, in fact. Might have just been a few pirates.
The captain yells out, "Avast! Let's take these guys down." And he basically jumps over this thing in order to get down there.
I just normally walk.
Walking pirates are down here. Okay.
Which is a good
I'm
thing
too
is
cool for walking.
do you jump off?
Yeah.
Cool. While you're walking, you actually notice that there are guys climbing up the sides of the ship.
Oh, okay. We have a problem, Captain. There's some people climbing up the sides of the ship.
He says, well then take him down.
Alright.
I'm gonna go stealth and just sit here for a little bit.
This isn't World of Warcraft.
No, I'm
Stealth,
playing.
you'll have to find some place to stealth.
Okay,
So maybe if you start climbing up here, jump in there, I'd say no one would find you for a while.
while they're climbing up, would I be able to... Can I just cut the rope?
They don't appear to be climbing rope. They're using these little claws on their hands to climb up.
Can I chop off their limbs?
You could try to. You're not a very peaceful guy anymore, but I say go for it.
What's it called? They're climbing over on the edge, so as soon as they put their hands on the top to climb over, can I just... Battle axe? Arm?
I'd say go for it, yeah.
Okay. That would be +5, I think.
Sweet. 15, even though their AC is a little higher than that, because of the bad position they're in, you do manage to hit.
Awesome. So, damage. 98 plus... What was it? 3 or 2? I think it was 2. 8 damage.
You smash his hand. You hear Seitai as he falls back, and you hear a splash in the water.
Awesome.
Cool.
Took one down.
Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
Four, yay!
Alright. And alright, how do I find out initiative real quick?
Is going to be your dex modifier.
D20 plus dex.
Okay.
You're
Everything's
rogue,
plus
so you
6.
should be good.
Some people get a -1. Cool.
Yep.
So you can change it yourself, though.
Alright. I'll change it.
Just type it in, press enter, you're good.
Cool. So Zotz, you're up. What do you want to do?
Alright. First off, what does this dude sit behind me? Is that the captain?
That's the captain, yeah.
Alright. Since I'm rogue, can I...
Music, by the way.
You said what?
No, I was just commenting on the music, go.
Oh.
My bad.
Am I able to jump over the edge being a rogue and hold on? Like, I'm just like holding there like they do in Shanghai Nights at that one point? And just like slash them?
There are riggings. If you want, you can cut one and kind of swing over.
Alright. More Shanghai Night style. Alright.
Just because that would probably be easier and more efficient. And you'd be able to get a better hit.
So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try to take out that guy right there.
You swing. Whoa.
Is he facing away from me right now?
Yes. He's. There's no facing in our game, but because he's climbing against the wall and you're on this rope, you definitely have advantage.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll 1d20.
Yep.
Plus dex.
Plus 4, plus 3.
Yep. And you advance, you get to roll twice and take the higher result.
Roll 2d6, 2d8.
Yep.
2d8?
No, roll again. So roll 1d20 plus 4 plus 3.
Alright.
Oh, there we go.
Aren't you happy you did that? So yeah, what you want to do is you want to roll one rolling normal hit, but this time you get to roll twice for damage.
Alright, so 2d8.
2d8, and not sure you get your sneak attack, so that's another 2d6, and that's plus 4.
What weapon are you using, by the way?
I'm using
Rapier?
2 rapiers, which are 1d8 piercing.
Nice.
So I'm doing backslash roll 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 4, right?
Yep. Only again, use one of your weapons, unfortunately, because you're holding on the rope.
Alright.
Hey, you got a crit. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you stab into this guy's back, just hear him scream out as he falls into the water. Splash!
You are a mass murderer.
Well, that was only one death. He's in a mass.
Yep. So you basically land right here, and you see those kind of the corpses go down, and they kind of float down into the water as a couple more guys start climbing up.
Captain, I'm jumping in quickly because I see that black thing coming up again. Actually, I think that was a submarine earlier. Makes sense now.
Submarines exist in this world?
Yes,
I guess they do now.
They do now. Well, ninjas use them apparently.
Alright.
This guy's going to approach here, and he's going to go to the side. He's going to try to take out kind of one of his long katanas. Try to cut at him. He manages to do it. Ooh, he stabs that guy good, but he manages to stay up. Gus Jinx Slicer. Jinx Slicer.
Alright, so can I go upstairs this turn, or?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I definitely don't want to stay down here by myself.
You'll land just right here in the garden.
Okay. So I go upstairs, say, it looks like you guys are having a bit of trouble up here as well.
No, we got it pretty easy. You can go back downstairs and go to sleep if you need.
Just because I'm old, don't underestimate me, you young whippersnapper. That under my breath. As I'm going to, Can I use, what are they using to climb? What type of weapon?
They appear to be having little things on their hands, little claws. Little steel claws that they're climbing with.
Like something like sickles?
No, basically think of gloves with metal hooks on them.
Yeah, they're basically slamming their metal fists into the thing and then using that to climb up and continuing to slam there. It's like tiny spikes.
Like ice cave or ice climbing shoes, but
yeah, exactly.
Would I be able to use Mage Hand to try to tickle one of these guys to make them lose their balance?
Yes. But you have to see them first because they are not in any position for you to see.
Alright,
best
then,
combat move ever.
So I'm just gonna come here.
Tickle.
See any of them? Yeah, I'll end because I have nothing else to do. I'll put myself in dodge. Alright, that's in for Jinx Slicer.
You actually can't make it over there?
No, my speed is way too low.
Okay, cool.
From 1, 2, 3, 1 coming upstairs, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I could come here, right? I would be able to see him from here?
I'd allow it.
Alright, yeah, then I'm gonna use Mage Hand to tickle this one.
Cool. Give me a intelligence check? I don't know. Wisdom?
Versus tickle spot. I don't know. Check intelligence.
Yeah. Actually, that would be like insight. Yeah, give me an insight check.
Just check. Insight is intelligence. Nope, it is wisdom.
Oh, looks like we're done.
Yep, 4.
You're not tickling by no one.
He does not appear to have a tickle spot.
No, you basically start trying to tickle him and you just end up smacking him in the face as best you can, trying to push him off with his little 25-foot mage hand. He starts yelling at you. It is up to you now, Ferris.
I go over here and what position is he? Like, is he?
He's pretty far down.
Oh, okay.
Probably like 10 feet down.
Well then, hold on. Let's see. Okay, so can I cast light on the ship itself so it blinds him, or at least hurts his eyes?
You wish. That would be a gigantic light.
Cantrip.
Yeah, exactly. It would
that blind me?
It would not be bright enough to hurt anyone's eyes, unfortunately.
Okay.
Thank you.
Unless it was like on their face or something.
Well, then I'll just use my light crossbow.
Cool.
I guess, and shoot him in the face.
Cool. I'll give you a roll.
So that would be -1, but plus. Okay, so that's +2.
Nice. You hit him. You most likely hit him in the face. Not be hard.
Pow, right in the kisser. Boom, headshot.
Deal me some damage.
That is 1d8, is it, for a crossbow?
I feel like it's 1d8. Might be 1d6.
I think I can check real quick. I still got it open.
Just
if you want.
do
like
1d8.
crossbow,
Just
yeah,
do
1d8.
Yeah.
Heavy is like 1d10.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 5 damage.
Cool. You have no dex modifier?
Oh, I have -1. That'd be 4.
Okay, you deal 4 damage. So you kind of shoot him in the shoulder then. It kind of actually hits him in the head, but it bounces off his headband. It still managed to land inside him. Yeah. Okay, so this guy's going to attempt to climb up. I'll give you an attack of opportunity, Fenris. Or Ferris. I keep wanting to say Fenris for some reason.
Okay, oh, got the d20 and +6.
Cool. That's a miss.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
so
that's
as you basically go for a swing and you accidentally, he ducks quickly and you slam into this stuff right here.
Okay.
Into the wall, into the paper wall. And
Okay.
at that point, he's going to try to stab you.
Okay.
He's going to go for it. He gets a little blade out and he goes for a stab. Fortunately, he misses with his Tonto. He's gonna miss with his Tonto. This guy down here, he's going to try to grab at the captain's leg.
Damn. Damn.
It was close, but the captain gets grabbed to his leg, and then this guy just kicks off and lets go, and the captain gets pulled off the ship.
There goes my contract.
Go straight into the water?
Straight, yeah, into the water.
Hey, could I use? Is it my turn yet?
It is now Zot's turn.
Can I use?
Well, actually, as that's happening, just so you can see, behind you, some of you can see this happening. A couple more ninjas land.
All right. Is it possible for me to throw a life preserver / rope at the captain?
You look around, actually from your position, it would be
I
incredibly
was just wondering if
difficult.
that was possible.
Do you have any rope on you?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he did swing on a rope.
He
and
did
it was
swing
long
on the
enough-
rope, but where he is right now is about as long as the rope is.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so this is how I'm gonna, hopefully it'll work out like this. I want to swing back and forth on this thing that I'm on. I'm going to guess it's a rope.
Yeah,
And,
it's
I'm
anchored
gonna-
right here, so if you kick off, you'll start swinging this way.
oh, okay. Now could I attack that dude and come back and get the captain, or just go straight to the captain?
They're right in the water right now, so it'll be very difficult to get them.
Alright, so I have an exact 20-foot rope sitting in my bag.
Nice.
It's knotted on one end,
Cool.
so how do I need to throw this? What do I need to roll for me to be able to
I wouldn't
throw
say
it?
it's a roll. I just say you want to swing this way and then land right here, or where would you want to land?
Well, I've got 20 foot and I need some slack, so
I think for this scenario, you're not really. For this scenario, your movement speed really doesn't matter because you're swinging.
No, he's talking about the rope.
Oh,
He's
cool.
determining how, where
Yeah.
he has to get to, so the rope is long
Yeah.
enough for him.
The water's about 20 feet down.
So the rope is basically
Alright.
just enough. You have to be on it.
so I need to swing right there then.
Cool. So you kind of give me a swing, you land right over there. You take out your rope and you kind of lay it down into the water. But these guys are starting to sink.
Alright, so what kind of roll would you like for me to give you?
No roll, you're just doing it now.
Oh, okay. Giggity.
Cool. You do see a hand come up and grasp onto the rope.
And say, that probably isn't the captain, boy.
Gus.
Okay, so I'm gonna use control water. This is water's 20 feet deep, right?
20 feet deep.
Well, no, it's 20 feet below the ship.
Yeah, 20 feet below the ship. I think 20 feet deep. It's like very deep into the ocean.
Low enough for a
I can
submarine.
use 100-foot cube. I was just wanting to know. So 100-foot cube of the water I'm gonna part.
Okay.
So completely parting pretty much this whole area, as deep as I can go, is
Do you want to sink the ship? Is that what you're saying?
That is basically what he is saying, sadly.
I am saying that is not.
It sounds like what you're saying.
I
You
came
don't
in
wanna
on
do
a
that.
raft, so
Control water, it would not be useful in this situation.
Definitely would not.
I don't know. It could be super useful if you use it in a certain area to burst people up.
Yeah, basically you have to get him in the corner.
if you pull the cap, if I still have my
Well,
rope,
that's it, you can control that water. I'd say pretty much however you want, but
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay, yeah, that's exactly.
shoot him up like a geyser.
Exactly like that, like a geyser.
cool.
From as deep as I can, just water shooting up as a geyser. I say, get ready to catch the captain, boy.
Yeah.
Do I
So
still have my rope on him?
yeah, the rope is there. Yes. So the water shoots up like a geyser, and as such, both the captain and the ninja who is currently holding on to him, as well as the captain's holding onto the rope, they're both now flying in the air, about 20 feet high.
I said, give it a yank, boy. Again.
Yep, it is now your turn there. Not
again?
yet. Not yet. That yet. There's Ox.
After this turn.
Yeah. We do Ferris.
Attack that, what's it called, ninja right in front of me.
Cool.
Damn it! Nope.
Yeah. You go for another swing, and you just bust up the top of this thing. You're really not helping. The ninjas move in. Ninja.
Oh, they
That's
I
their
forgot about
official
them behind us.
noise they make when they move now.
Yeah, ninja. We'll move into here. This one right here, he's going to attempt to cut the rope, but the captain's going to try to stop him.
Come on, Captain.
The
Captain.
captain elbows him in the face as he tries to do that. And he actually manages to dislodge himself. So it's now just him alone on the geyser. Zots. Okay, I'm sorry. These guys are actually gonna swing at you. By swing, I mean one's going to swing at you specifically, Ferris. It's going to miss though, and two are going to send shurikens. One at the little gnome, and one at
that
Zots.
hits.
And that hits.
Cool.
Coward.
The shurikens hit. They do 1d4.
Wait, what's your armor? 14 shouldn't hit him.
Yeah, 14 definitely shouldn't hit you.
Your AC should be
Dex
16.
mod is 14, yeah.
His natural armor without wearing any armor is 15.
How could it be sure he got a +5?
No. No, not with armor though. It should be at least a 15. I know that.
Yeah.
That
I'm
armor's
fairly certain that wouldn't hit.
What
Yeah,
type
okay.
of are you wearing? Light armor?
Yeah,
No,
he's
I'm wearing
wearing.
studded.
Yeah, that's light armor.
Yeah, so
Yeah. It's light
That's
armor.
12 plus Dex modifier.
yeah, so your AC is 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're perfectly fine.
However, the little halfling gets 1d4 of damage.
No,
That-
I'm not
that-
half.
I
That
apologize
shuriken
for
takes up
nothing.
his whole body, wouldn't it? You hear me?
Okay.
Said
It was
what?
here.
The whole shuriken will take up his whole body.
It's not going to be good. He takes 1d4 damage and an additional 1d12 as that blade was poisoned. So take 5 damage total.
Oh,
And give me a Constitution saving throw.
let's do this.
It's okay. He can take it.
D20 plus 2. No, I cannot.
Yeah. So what happens is your body starts to feel like you're getting numb. You find that intricate finger movements have become very difficult.
So body isn't what it used to be.
Essentially.
Maybe
Okay.
before it's so small it wouldn't hurt you.
Zots, what do you want to do?
Alright. I'm gonna pull the captain back, and would I have to do a dex roll? Well, strength, but
Let's give
what
me a
dex?
strength saving throw, but you're probably gonna pass this.
A strength?
Yeah.
My strength's terrible.
Yeah, I know, but this
Go
is a
for
very easy roll to do.
Alright.
Don't worry, he'll get a one.
Again, a 1.
You want a save or a check?
check?
Alright. Oh, I didn't throw
Oh,
my
yeah,
mod
you
in
did.
there.
Yeah.
My modifier is 1.
It's cool. So that makes it be a 20. So you wrap that rope around yourself and you give it a mighty tug. You actually start running, and you get to here, and this guy just flies over here and goes prone.
And alright. And is that the end of my turn, or can I do something else?
I'd say that was your action, yeah.
Alright,
But you did manage to save the cap.
Yeah, guys, get at me.
Cool. So the captain's going to get up using half his movement.
Do I have to get rid of a rope in my bag, or?
No, you still have it.
Did I save it?
It's still there. Yeah. At this point, you guys hear a boom from down below.
They got cannons, torpedoes, or something.
Do I hear any water rushing in?
You do hear water rushing in as
Why'd you
fire
have to
and
ask that?
as smoke actually comes out. So it's coming out of that place.
Sir, I believe the ship has a hole in it now.
Says you're right. Now do something about it. And he takes out his katana and he goes for a slice on this ninja.
Damn.
2d.
Gets the angry boat.
Nice. He gives him a good slice across the chest. Gus.
So I'm going to come over here
Cool.
and just try to put my hand on him to do chill touch.
Nice.
You
Give me a
tickle him again?
dexterity check. Or do you have to do a saving throw?
No, I got it. It's an attack roll, I think.
Cool.
Let me just find it. Chill touch. Yep. Ability 5 modifier proficiency. So D7 hits.
Nice.
2d8. So for 6 damage.
Nice. You see him start to become incredibly cold and shiver. He kind of slowly backs off until he falls into the water.
I'll totally warm him up.
Falls into the icy water. Apologies. Okay, it is now your turn first.
I will again attack that ninja that's annoying me.
And miss.
And you miss.
Come on.
At this point, I think he's just going to grab you and throw you into the water.
Ooh, strength check.
Strength check?
No,
Hope you
not
oh.
yet. He'll actually, he's going to use his turn to do that.
Okay.
So he's going to try to grab you. Give me a strength or dexterity check.
Ooh.
You get less than a 5.
Get a 20. Push him in. Come on.
He did get exactly a 20. I'm gonna say sure. He gets a dex saving throw to try to catch onto something, and he passes easily though. So when you push him in, he grabs onto that broken wood from you shattering the side of the barn,
Okay.
and he
I know what I'm hitting
balances
next.
himself. Okay. So yeah, this guy here is going to start backing up. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and during that backing up, he actually throws another dagger at Zotz. And 19, 1d4 plus 1d12 poison damage, dealing 9 damage. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you, Zotz?
Alright.
As you lose 9 health.
Save. Alright. Modifier is 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, you feel like all the intricate finger movements you used to be able to do just went out the window as your body starts getting a little too relaxed. Zotz.
Alright.
It's your turn.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to build a raft or something to get out of here unless this ship is
take their
savable.
submarine, I yell.
Y'all stuck on that submarine, huh? So is there any like loose things that I can gather? Maybe gather the little rowers down here and attach the rope to them, like it's twine, and
Those
sail
are
away on that.
And lower deck, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you've been on the ship for a long time. You know that at the back of the ship is 2 small rafts that are attached to one another. One of them you actually came in on.
Giggity. Alright, so I reckon I'm gonna go back there and grab him, but in the process, I can't hit this dude right here, can I? In the process?
Who?
The dude that Ferris can't hit at all.
Oh, you
Hey,
can
he's
move
dead,
it
ain't
here.
Oh yeah, he's gone. Alright.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
wait,
grab...
Ferris he's right here. He's fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about that
This
bad
one?
guy right there. No,
can
this
get
one right
up-
here.
Yeah. If you wanted to move to there, you have to move to here to attack.
Yeah, you could go to either one of them, but just one of them.
Alright. So if I go to that guy, then I can still get the rafts, right? In this turn?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go attack this dude.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, that assumes that you actually managed to beat him. Being able to do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, and you do hit him. Let's do some damage.
Alright.
You have an ally adjacent. You can roll again because you're using 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
each
right.
weapon.
I'll get this one time, don't worry guys.
No problem. Your first game, you're doing great.
Alright, I threw in the wrong. Alright.
Oh, beautiful. You hit twice.
Alright. And then do a roll 2d6, right? Or no?
You do 2d8
D8
plus 4.
plus 8. Actually.
No, plus 4 because
Oh, yeah, yeah,
rogues
yeah.
can't actually get
We don't
flames,
have.
so-
Yeah, we don't
However,
have that stuff.
because you have an ally adjacent to you, you have sneak attack. So you get to roll 2d6 on top of all that.
Alright.
You can only do sneak attack once. Oh no,
Correct.
2d6. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
2d6.
right.
Yeah. Oh,
Sneak attack is just 1d6.
You just give him a good stab to the throat. You just hear him yell out, "Ah!" as he falls back into the water. Splash.
Alright.
Captain's turn. Captain's gonna move up. 1.
I yelled to the captain, grab those rafts and let's get out of here.
He says, "This ship is my life. We're not leaving until it's sunk." I'm not leaving until it's sunk. 5. And he's gonna, at this point, can't quite reach him, but he's gonna take out one of his smaller weapons. He's gonna go for a throw. Manages to hit. 6. Does a good 4 points of damage as it kind of lodges into his back. Gus.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even get to myself.
Do
5.
you have to reach there to tickle him? Is there a point? You can tickle him from 25 feet away, don't worry.
yeah.
Okay, no tickling this time. I'm just gonna do inflict wounds, so he has to make con saving throw.
Cool. What does it take to do an inflict wounds? What kind of spell?
Let's see. Spells. What type of spell it is? Or?
Yeah, like what kind of semantic components, verbal.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask that. Verbal and semantics.
Okay. So as you're trying to do your semantic stuff, you notice your arms are a little too loose. So he's gonna have advantage on the saving throw.
All right, so
And
advantage
it's a-
con saving throw.
Con. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Oh.
So he takes half of this.
Cool.
3d6.
Cool. So he takes what?
6
6 point damage. Nice.
Yep.
Cool. It is up to you, Ferris.
Oh, okay, the guy who can't reach there. Gotcha.
Or do
Just
anything for
just
that.
jump. Well, you're also the pacifist, I thought.
I am.
You haven't hit anything yet, so it's still true.
Exactly. See, it works out. You know what? I'm gonna use my light crossbow. Why not?
Cool, cool.
And miss.
Most likely.
But the point is, he's attacking. Oh!
It's the thought
Rip.
that counts.
He got a 20.
Yep.
Okay, do damage.
Okay, so just normal damage since the 19.
No, it's 20.
Oh, okay.
It was a
All
crit.
crits are always a crit,
Okay, so
even with the -5.
knowing me, that would probably happen though. So just 1d8 or 2d8?
2d8
2d8
-1.
minus 1.
12 damage.
Okay,
Nice.
well.
You give a good shot to his leg, and he just kind of gives up with a scream out in pain. He's
damn, so alive.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
he walks backwards and he cannonballs into the water. Splash.
I thought he took an arrow to the knee though. How'd he
Yeah,
cannonball?
he took an arrow to the knee. Doesn't mean he can't move.
Yeah. Alright, so I say,
you can feel the ship starting to sink a bit.
yeah. Says we need to get off this.
Says, I thought you were a wizard. We can still save her. You see him. You see him run down the stairs.
I say, so I come up to these guys, and I say downstairs looked like pretty much a mess, and something on those ninja stars really got my hands. Feels like arthritis. You know, just the opposite. I can't. So I like kind of showed them my fingers how unresponsive they are.
They look kind of green.
I'd say you don't look so good either, Sonny.
Okay then.
Yeah, you definitely were poisoned, right?
Yeah, I was poisoned.
Yeah. So definitely, you don't look so good yourself, Sonny.
Cool. So you guys want to jump on the extra boat then?
No, both the extra boats.
There are 2 boats.
While all they're deciding this, I yell, "We just saved our captain. You're letting him go fight those ninjas all by themselves? Get over here!"
Fine. If you're rushing to death,
I can kill myself.
At this point, the ship is basically, if this was the flat ship, it's kind of like that. It's starting to sink.
Yeah, I say no. We need to get off, Sonny. There'd be a lot of time in your future to throw your life away, but now is not that time.
And what about the captain?
I said the captain made his choice, boy. Once a man makes a choice, he stands by it till the end. You still have the choice to live.
Help me! He yells from downstairs.
You're saying?
I made a mistake. Somebody assist me.
I go down there.
Gus, where are you? No, he doesn't yell at. I just love that scene from that movie. I made a mistake. Come back and help me. No, he made his choice. But I grossly overestimated what I thought this would happen.
I say this is the time to leave. There's no helping the captain.
Yes, there is.
There's 8 ninjas down there. The sink is going down. The
We
ship's
can at
going
least
down.
still rescue him. We can just drag him over here to the raft.
He's not to go.
I didn't really want to do another year, so let's go.
So I look at him like he is crazy. He's the first one to sign and say something like that.
Anyways,
Is there anything else you want to do on the ship before you get off?
Let me see.
Do you really want to save the guy that badly?
I am, yes.
Okay, so let me.
Well, I was speaking more like, do you guys want to loot the ship before I jump off it?
Alright, let's see here.
Oh damn! So I pick a tarot card and it's the tower, and I say no. We're getting off now. The ship is
Wait,
sinking.
where are you getting off or you're getting off?
Where I'm getting off the ship, I want to leave.
So you just gonna jump in the water?
I am getting on that ship. The raft.
Let's see here.
Yo, I drew the tower, man. This is
Not
perfect.
the tower.
This crash verse explains everything that's going on. Chaos, crisis, crash, ruin.
Hey, can Gus summon up a water spout underneath us and drive us all the way inland, or at least to where we can see inland? That'd be awesome.
I say, with my fingers, no. This poison is
Wait,
really...
how close are we to land?
Not.
Said you gotta wait till this poison is off, boy. I say, if you want to go use your stealthy ninja stuff, you can go loot the ship if you want. Make it quick, though. Maybe you'll find something, a map or anything. A map, so I kind of scratch my beard and go into this room.
Wait, I got an idea. A map's in here. There's a map in there, right?
Yes.
Now, you see the captain's map, as well as on the table is his letter he got from his brother.
So I take everything off the table and just...
You just take the cloth and just roll up everything into a big thing and stuff into your backpack.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. You do that.
Is there a fire downstairs? How bad is downstairs?
I
We
said
don't know.
You have to go down to check. You can't telepathically figure it out.
How much of the ship is underwater right now?
Can't he
Underwater?
use your teleport?
Or how much is
The bow is about 5 feet off from being touching the water, while this thing is even further up.
Yeah,
you're essentially like this now.
I say when I was downstairs, there were more than 4 men down there, and that was just in one room. I'm guessing it's flowing with these little shadow dancers. We need to get off
He
this
just
floor.
called you a shadow dancer, Zox. You gonna take that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see here. Alright, I've got an idea when it's my turn.
It's no turn.
It's
It's
free
everyone's.
movement. Do whatever you want.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna jump over this thing here and run over to the hole, and I'm
Cool.
gonna yell for the captain. And
Cool. You get out of the hole and you start coughing because you have this thick black smoke, and you start yelling,
no, I'm
Captain.
used to it. I'm used to smoke.
Yeah.
It's
You
good.
keep
No, I'm
saying
playing.
that, but the last time you were used to something, you ended up adrift for 2 days.
You can just come over here to the door right beside where I am, and yeah.
Alright. So I yell for the captain to tell him get up here. We're leaving now. So
See,
if you don't come in, then
I just want to say that's why building backstories with players is always good, because you get to do stuff like that.
Yep.
But yeah, you yell for the captain to come up.
yep. And if you don't come up, then it's good. We're leaving him.
You hear
Unless
you hear
there's-
splashing sounds from down there, as well as coughing.
Well, that's my coughing, so I'm not really hearing that. I'm doing that.
I said, just go check down there if you're that worried about the captain.
We can jump off if you want. I mean, I don't want to drown trying to save somebody else. I'm worried about my life.
I
YOLO.
said it'd take 2 seconds for you. You're the swiftest of us all. I'm too old to run as fast as you can. My
You're
fingers
too
aren't
short, not too old.
He's too old and he's too dwarf.
Yes.
Alright, so y'all want me to go down there?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Best
going down
for
there.
Scouting.
You want to go through there?
Don't go through there. Go through the door. Why does everyone forget normally walking indoors?
That's going to be like a strength saving throw to get open that thing. Like a
Alright.
serious strength check to you alone.
Alright, can I stealth right now?
You
Can
can
I
try.
stealth the scout?
You
Here,
can
slow down.
stealth just means you go at half your speed and you move carefully and quietly.
Okay. Alright.
Cool.
I don't know about quietly because I can't shut up. So am I doing a save or a check?
Just do a check.
Alright. Dex, right?
Yeah.
No, stealth. Alright, and my modifier is 4.
Or do you also have expertise on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it would have been double.
Either way, he rolls really high. So you basically just walk down there without making it. Not even these old wooden boards don't make a creak as you walk down. You look down, it's just a mess. There's blood all over the place, cuts in the walls. You see a corpse right there. And you can see this wall is currently open.
Alright. What's behind that wall?
Oh, it's behind the wall. You know it as B2B. It was the place that you could get to. It was a place that you would go to get into the cargo hold, as well as this was where some people slept, and there was also a small storage unit.
Alright. So, is there anybody around me?
I'm sorry. You know where you are,
Is-
right? You can see yourself.
Yeah. No, I know where I am. Is there, like, besides bodies and dead people, is there alive people that's going to kill me?
You see none.
Okay. So I'm assuming this door here is still open from when the little dude, the little one who can't do nothing?
It appears to be open.
Okay, so it's open. Alright. So I'm gonna peek my head in there and I'm gonna see if there's any bad guys in there.
You look inside and you see none.
Well,
But
anyway, I'm still.
what you do
why am
see
I
is
worried?
about water flooding about this much of it.
Alright, so does that mean that the captain is floating there?
You don't see the captain though.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to walk in to see the captain. Nope, he's gone.
As you
he
move the
disappeared.
captain icon away.
Yeah.
That's where you
Alright.
hope the captain would be.
Okay, so. Guys, do I go downstairs? Or what do I do? Do I come back up and just abandon ship? Or do we look for a captain?
That's completely up to you. Your choice. You're down there.
They can't actually hear you or give you
Yeah,
advice.
exactly. So it's whatever your best discretion is.
Just gonna note that this whole area is also filled with
Yeah.
smoke.
Alright, so right now I'm coughing.
Yeah.
Can I swim?
Can you swim?
Yeah,
You know how to swim. You only need to swim if you only need to check if you would have difficulty doing it. So if you were in open ocean and it was raining and stormy, there it might be difficult. But right now it's easy.
So I can. Alright, so let me go down here.
Yeah.
Alright. Port me to the next spot. I'm
Cool.
going in.
You go down there. It's just you see that this is the cargo area. Usually filled. You can see that it's filled. You basically dive down. You look around, and you see that it is completely filled with water, as well.
And
It
bodies.
is empty of all of its cargo, though.
Alright. So
You
there's
also
no
see
bodies, Captain.
you also see a very large hole in the side of the ship.
Alright.
It looks like kind of like an explosive kind of thing.
Like a torpedo hit it by a submarine. Got that. So Captain's nowhere to be seen. Alright. I'm gonna run back up into the other spot.
Cool.
And I'm gonna try my best at lying to my buddies because they don't know anything that happened. And I'm gonna tell them that the captain told me to leave them. And we're
Give me
gonna
a bluff
abandon.
check.
Alright, you want me to bluff check?
Yeah, that's charisma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
If you train to bluff, you get
Would that be against our wisdom, or...?
If it's just not high enough, I'll.
Okay.
alright, so is that deception or persuasion?
Deception.
Alright, check it. My Miss Mod is negative. Wait, that's charisma, right? Alright,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
0.
Okay.
So you can clearly see by his facial expression that you don't know if he's telling the truth, but you can see that he's thinking about other things.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. It sounds like something the captain say, and even if it wasn't, that's what he would want. Now let's go.
Alright, so who's the captain now? Me? I'm captain. Oi, mate.
I kind of laugh and I say, "You lead us right to the bottom of the ocean. Let's just get this raft."
Okay.
Oh man, people shooting off fireworks outside my house. They shooting at us, captain.
Terrifying.
So let's board the raft and get off this sinking ship.
Yep.
What about this poison?
Alright,
It's you can feel it slowly leaving your system, but it'll probably take a while.
It's a
Okay.
tiny raft.
so
That'd be a raft just for me.
are we using both the wraps and tying them
If
together?
you want, you
or-
can.
There's
so-
room for just enough for one person.
That's all four of you.
Yeah, I'd say
But
let's just
there's not enough room to fight in it properly though.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take both of them then.
Who's gonna control the second one?
Me, of course. Duh. If I...
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be alone in his own boat, so when he has trouble, he can yell for you guys to help him.
And then he can tickle me if he's standing right beside me.
I won't be. I'll be on the other ship. I'm going with the one
You
with
have
the
mage
strength
translate, you can
modifier.
tickle him either way.
Hey, can Gus really conjure up like a wave behind us and we surf on it?
Not right now.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
your fingers.
But yeah, I don't take that chance, and I don't think I have. Yeah, I can't even cast that spell right now.
Okay. So you guys jump onto the boats.
Yeah.
It looks like you're jumping onto them, but whatever.
That okay? Yeah, perfect. I'm going to the one with the strength mod. Rowing the boat is strength, right?
Rowing the boat with strength. Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely.
You may want to
going-
come over here then.
Yeah,
Now I'm Dex, right?
yeah, your deck. So that's gonna be quite a bit for you. Should just jump in this boat. We don't need
Alright.
two rafts.
You guys watch as the mast of the ship slowly goes down.
So did you find anything at the bottom worth taking?
Yeah, I found about 3 rope. Bluff check.
You're a pathological liar. There's no reason to lie.
But
There's no
But it is-
reason to lie.
I do have 4 rope on me, so that is not a lie.
No, but there's go for please. Yeah. I don't even care. I say okay. Anything of value, such as the spices we were gonna sell.
You were selling
money.
poison.
Me,
Or
I'm a value. I found me down there.
all right.
You
Now
really
you're
got to
selling
the heart of you.
I'm gonna use Mage
Nah.
Hand facepalm myself as he says that.
Everything down there was ruined, and everything was leaking out of the ship anyway.
As you try to mage hand yourself, your fingers still aren't perfectly deft yet, so you kind of hit yourself in the face really hard.
That's fine. That's exactly what
Yeah. You land in the water, all your papers get soiled.
No, somebody gotta save me.
Yeah,
fine.
we'll pull you around. We'll put you in the water, and you'll pull us with the rope that I have. Alright.
I don't
So you
think that's
guys-
how physics works.
You guys float for some time on the water. You definitely, as the sun goes down, the sun basically is at high noon. It's boiling hot. You guys are super thirsty. You've been considering drinking seawater.
Alright, well, I've got a dex check of 26 for the rowing.
It's a strength check, athletics check. Of that.
Oh, alright.
Would this count as a short rest?
Yeah, sure. This is a short rest. I wouldn't really call it a rest, but sure. It's more like struggling to survive. You're gonna die because you couldn't save the ship.
That's my rowing thing.
That's mine.
Cool. So you both grab onto an oar. There's only 2 on the ship, so don't lose them.
How do you do this?
You just roll a strength check.
Man, I should just... No, I was being sarcastic on how do you actually use the paddle.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought you were talking about the game.
I just row with my 22.
Okay, what direction do you row?
What direction was the ship heading in before it sank?
It was heading to the northwest, but that was to get to a certain area, not necessarily closest. To
Yeah.
land.
Plus,
Can I
we
do
don't
a
have
wisdom perception check on, like... Yeah.
Okay, you could base it off the stars if it was night. But that would only discern north.
I could... Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me look at my
Which
character sheet
direction,
real
Mystic
quick.
Card person?
Oh, I like how you said that, and I drew the star. That's the 17th one. I say, just let the waves take us where we need to go.
I've got insight.
Are
if
there
y'all
any
want to roll
ways-
I gotta
insight.
say, I am really enjoying how you're sticking to the cards. It's really great. I'm enjoying that so far.
Say,
So,
we'll get there,
are
don't
there
worry, the
waves?
cards never lie. Huh?
Are there any waves, or is it calm water?
It's pretty calm.
How's his fingers doing?
This you
And
and
my
his
fingers.
fingers are starting to harden up.
Go, getting back to normal.
Getting back to normal.
Okay, so, which direction are we rowing?
I said, just keep rowing whichever direction you want.
As you
Alright,
get
I'm gonna-
relaxed in the back of the boat.
Yeah. Just kick
Okay.
up my feet and say,
I row.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to the southeast and you roll to the northwest and we'll
How
just
about
do
I just row
circles.
both of them, just to avoid issues?
Okay, so you're gonna row both of them?
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys row for several hours. Eventually starting to become night. You guys are getting pretty exhausted. At least one of you is getting really exhausted. The only guy's working. Look, you're
Yeah.
becoming doubly exhausted. Everyone else is starting to get thirsty.
Oh, well, then I just, what level is it? Hold on, one moment.
I have a water skin, by the way. Don't know if you want to use a spell on it. I can actually just give you the water.
No, I'm also hungry, correct?
Yeah, you guys would be hungry and thirsty.
Well,
Do you
then
guys not buy rations?
I create, what's it called, food and water.
You conjure a man a biscuit, eh?
Food and
I
water.
conjure enough food for 10 people.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete your chest filled with items
No!
as it is sunk at the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
Really?
What did you have in it?
He had his carpenter's tools and smithing tools and his rope and an hourglass and 645 gold.
That's why I said take a book back. Damn.
Terrifying.
Damn, that
Damn you,
hurt.
John.
That was fun.
Well, at least it's a one-time session.
Yeah. At least at least things can't get any worse, right? That's.
Oh, it's you, John. Don't worry.
Hey, since we're
Yeah,
rolling on the
I was gonna say
ocean,
things cannot get any worse.
I
Anyway, so
gotta
I
go
basically-
fill up my tea glass.
Alright. I conjure food up. And water, so...
Food and water. Alright.
We eat and drink.
So I say, that's perfect. Do you hear that?
Yes.
It's raining, isn't it?
A storm has begun to brew.
Weather's changing. You know what that means? A new card.
And your card says?
So I pick it up. I say, maybe this wasn't the best idea.
Okay,
See?
so as the waves start to rock and turn horribly, why don't you guys give me a saving throw, see if you don't get flipped over a couple times.
What kind of saving throw?
That would be more like, skill checks. Unfortunately, one of you is double exhausted, which would be you. So in addition to... I'm just gonna look up the exhausted rules again. Exhausted.
I did take a break and eat and that whatnot. Though.
Oh yeah, of course, but you also been rowing all day in the hot sun.
Well, I wasn't, like, going full speed, though.
Oh, no, you weren't? Well, you were also the only one rowing, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be going, like, full speed as fast as I can.
I did tell him to relax.
You told him to
Exactly.
relax.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. It sounds like you all just have disadvantage on ability checks.
Alright, go for it.
What one?
Just because basic exhaustion from being out in the sun for so long.
No, I mean, like, the skill check, what is it?
Oh, it would be strength.
Oh.
You want me to do a
It would be athletics, rather. All of you should probably try to help.
Alright. What is this, a thunderstorm arising?
No, this is, you guys are being rocked by incredible waves, most likely get a topside.
Would it be considered just skill or saving throw?
It would be skill.
Okay.
So if athletics would be appropriate.
How's Gus's fingers doing? We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I can actually do stuff now. But...
Oh jeez, what's your excuse this time, little
it's the
lad?
direction. We can go in any direction. We can't tell which way we'd be going. We'd be traveling for days in a direction. That'd be the wrong one.
It's better to stay going in one direction rather than keep on changing course.
Alright, so...
I'm just saying, like, if we keep on changing course, then we could possibly be going in a circle. So just stick with one direction. Would be the best.
Let's go northwest. Let's go northeast, I think that is, that we were supposed to be going from the captain's orders, because we know there's land that way. We don't know land anywhere else. And we need to get out of the storm before we topple over.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
I noticed you guys rolled, but not with disadvantage.
I rolled.
Oh.
Disadvantage.
What's the disadvantage?
You roll
just
again
roll
and take
twice.
the lower result.
Oh, okay.
10. Okay. I bet.
You got a 10, which isn't bad. And Zots?
Can I roll acrobatics? Does that
No.
work there?
Sorry, buddy.
Get an 8.
I know your water roll are good. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna just go ahead and say that Zots falls overboard. Splash.
You better toss me a rope and I'll hold on.
Give me another check there, Zots. Just a strength, swimming athletics check. Yeah. Try to swim to the surface. Yeah.
Alright.
What do you two want to do, having just seen them topple over?
Oh, but there was a 9 on that. So did I still topple over? Probably, because there was 10 that I needed to get to.
I try and use the rope to get him up.
Alright, so I got an 11.
Cool. You got an 8 because you have disadvantage, not advantage.
No, that was the last roll. He didn't roll again.
Oh.
So he asked me one more roll.
I got one more roll in.
Athletics.
Oh, okay, so another one on top of that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, another athletics.
Oh man, you want me to roll all day?
Yes.
Well, I prefer you to die, but
Oh, okay.
11.
okay. So you got an 11.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you
That's
take
not
the
how
lower
this
because
game works.
you're exhausted.
You take the highest one.
Sorry,
No,
buddy, you're
come on now.
exhausted. That's what you get for protecting yourself from the sun. So yep, eventually he manages to grab onto that rope you throw him, and he pulls himself up, but the ship is having issue balancing because he's pulling himself up and there's massive
so
waves. So what do you guys do to counteract that balance?
Put the fat shoe on the other end.
Exactly that.
You just gotta put your butt on the other end and... Cool. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Or a dexterity check. Whoever's putting themselves on the other end. Looking at you, Ferris. You're the only one with weight.
Like, just be quiet on that one too.
Okay, so 3. or what's it called? Just a check or with strength?
I check with dexterity.
Oh,
The
that's
balance. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. You blindly put your foot back and it lands perfectly into the space it needs to be, and you give a good tug and it pulls him right onto the ship.
That could have been
Nope.
bad. So I say, how long do you think this storm is going to keep on go? Ah, damn it. So I take out my rope from my bag and cast rope trick.
Cool. Beautiful. What are you gonna do with your boat? Well, I guess let's just describe what happens. Your rope kind of starts dangling around. It goes straight up. It becomes really stiff, and at the very top you can see a small little hole. It appears to lead to another room.
I say, you think you guys can carry the ship on your backs? I kind of say jokingly as I start coming up.
Climb check.
Give me that's a
athletics.
Will that thing
All of
follow
us?
us or no?
No, it is staying where it is. You guys have to hold onto the rope to keep yourself from drifting from it.
So
This is
you're
all-
basically just staying there until the thing. Okay.
Do you need all of us to do a climb check?
Yeah, go ahead and everyone do a climb check.
Alright, would that be athletics as well?
Yeah, move it fast.
Looks like
Since
I
I'm
need to
basically climbing, would that be strength for me or still athletics?
Athletics is strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Let's go.
right.
So Zotz
the-
tries to get up, but the ship's moving too much for him to actually get anywhere.
Can I save him?
No, he didn't fall, he just didn't move. The other two are trying to get up too, but Fenris just climbs up like a boss, gets to the top.
Can I
He
also
starts-
bring the ship
That's
with
10
me?
feet.
Bring the ship with you. The ship's too big to fit through the hold.
Okay.
We could be called the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if we bring it with us. We'd just be under one shell.
That's can't fit it in the room.
So there's a little hole.
Yeah, it's just 10 feet. Nice small hole.
Oh, is it 10 feet hole?
Yeah, it's whatever rope I use. My rope I use is 10 feet.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the rope
Yeah.
itself. The whole, let's actually see how big the
The
hole
room can fit 8 medium-sized creatures.
Yeah. Well, it can fit them. Doesn't mean they can fight them.
Yeah, I know. I said fit.
rope trick. On the other hand, perpendicular. At the upper, the extra dimension will reach for a common rope, so it says aimment. Yeah, it's the whole three. Whatever,
Yeah.
it doesn't specify, so yeah, I can't
So,
ship.
so you have your friends down there who are struggling. They're basically just holding on to the rope. Trying
Yeah, I
to,
say you wanna pull us up there?
Sure.
Sometimes a day would be nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Another
So
strength check?
what happens exactly? What are you guys doing?
We're just holding onto the rope and letting him pull us up.
Cool. So you two grab on the rope. That's gonna be difficult. You have disadvantage definitely there.
Nah, you
Ferris.
pulling just Gus one, and then you two both pull me in because I'm pretty heavy.
Alright, yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Well, you
Hold the
couldn't
rope,
be
not
heavier
the
than a
half.
dwarf, but sure.
So one at a time, I roll strength.
Cool. So you start pulling on one of them, and that's when the other one. He basically starts dangling in midair as the other one kind of has to let go of the rope, and him and the ship just start drifting.
Oh,
I've got 80 foot of.
I
rope
see.
on edge.
Jump, Batsy. He's getting
Wait,
forced.
is what's it called? Is Gus already in? Did I pull him in already?
You're pulling him in, but he's still dangling.
Yeah, it's not that big, so I'm telling Zots to jump. I got my other hand stretched out. I say, jump, boy.
Alright, do I need to
Call
roll
him
for? Need to roll for a jump.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that difficult, but it would be more roll for the catch. Roll me dexterity to catch onto it. It wouldn't be that hard. It wouldn't be that hard to jump to it.
Alright.
But grabbing a wet rope in the middle of the ocean.
Alright, so roll a dex roll
Yep.
Yeah.
of acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics we did.
Alright, that's a pass. Easy.
If you
Watch
can
this.
possibly
It's
get
gonna-
over 10, which I
It'd be
get
like
it.
24.
Damn.
27. So you jump off and you land. You basically grab onto the gnome and watch your little dinghy go off.
My little dinghy, oh no.
Cool. After a little while, your friend does manage to pull you in, and you enter this little room. I like to say that it gets very quiet. You don't really hear the effects of the storm within here. There is something that is...
The issue is going to be getting out of here.
Cool. So, why don't you describe what the room looks like? I usually let you, make up stuff, like, put like a bar in here, or...
No, it's not.
We're in a
It's just,
tavern. I think we're in the tavern.
No,
it's not a real tavern, but it can look like whatever you want.
No, I'm going for it to look like almost like an asylum room. Just pure white, all the walls, a little table, candlelight, and that's it. In the middle of the room, a desk with a chair.
Chairs?
Yep.
Just one?
Just one.
Cool.
Just one.
So how long is the spell going to last?
An hour.
So you warned them that it'll last only an hour.
Exactly. I say we need to figure out what to do after. This only lasts an hour.
Whoa, we don't have no more boat because it drifted. We should have tied a rope to it and then just set it outside.
That would have been smart. Why couldn't you use that thing in beforehand?
Well, I was thinking the exact same thing.
That would have been real smart.
We need a rollback. This is Walmart. We need a rollback.
I'm sorry, but there are no saved games in D&D.
Yeah. I'd say,
Let me check my book bag, see what I got in there.
This is gonna be some hard stuff.
What kind of books do you have in your bag? And, by the way, they're all soaking.
Yeah. Just have the important stuff wrapped in cloth.
I think, yeah, luckily, although you guys did get rained on, your items aren't wet, these two.
Hey.
Awesome.
I've got a waterproof bedroll. Will that float?
No. but when you wrap yourself in it and jump off, it will sink to the bottom and be dry all the way.
Should I just really quickly write down flotational device?
It's really not.
It's not gonna float.
Oh,
It's definitely not gonna float.
that's a play on word.
This is gonna be really bad.
Let me see here. If it's waterproof and I have enough air, well, yeah, let's just say it has an air bubble in it, and we can like sew the rope around it, and we all just sit in there until we hit land, like a message in a bottle.
What do you plan to do? What?
I don't think a bedroll will hold.
No, it will. You guys will sink.
You guys can sink. I won't.
How heavy your armor is, you'll sink.
Yeah, the only one who maybe be able to do it is me, and that's pushing it.
I don't know. I weigh with all my gear on. I weigh about 120, 130.
That's heavy.
Yeah, for a bedroll filled with air, like
you know what?
For a skinny elf, yeah, it's heavy.
All right, I got an idea. We're just all right. Guess right when we jump out of this here hole, you're gonna fly us directly northwest here. With you're gonna tingle your fingers.
Let me do that right now. Poof! Oh, I don't know why I can't fly all of us there.
No, I'm talking about with your fingers. You conjure up the water and we go.
It's been about a half hour, I'm just gonna say, and you can feel the walls kind of start to shudder as the thing's gonna shut down about half an hour.
I could do something like that. I can try to part the water for 100 feet. Let's see how long it holds.
That would mean we would fall all the way to the bedrock or to the ocean floor. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, it isn't. The best I can do is let us breathe underwater.
Hey, which way is the water going? At this moment.
The water appears to have calmed down a little. It's still stormy, but it's going that way.
So in the opposite direction.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, let's use a weatherman perception here, or a.
I got wisdom. I can try.
Here, let me see. Let me see if I can do a roll and see what the weather's gonna be like in a little bit. Let me do insight.
Wisdom nature.
Oh,
we have a huge problem, guys.
What?
As the walls start to
We're
shudder.
stuck in a hole. Yeah.
No, I can. Damn. Let me see how much water.
Can I do that wisdom insight check thing?
It's not insight. I keep saying it's nature.
Yeah, the oh, okay. Then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But either way, with a roll of what?
6.
2, 6. Yeah, you're not gonna.
Okay.
Alright, well let him roll it.
Who, me? Oh, go
Yeah,
for it. 22.
The other dude
What
tried
was the question you were asking?
Basically,
First?
weather check.
Okay. And are you trained in nature?
No, but I do have high wisdom.
Yeah. Might take an hour. It might rage on all night. Without seeing the clouds themselves, very difficult to discern.
Can I peek outside of the door or the?
Yeah,
portal
it's a see-through.
place?
Oh,
Yeah.
you can see through the roof.
Yeah, he can see through everything. This is a different plane.
This is a different plane, which is,
Yeah.
but it's also just a hole in the ground, you know. I figured what you saw outside was like extra dimensional light and like a monster passing by.
No, it's just actually the world around us.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so yeah.
When you were describing this area, you should have said that there was something in here. You said there was a chair.
You said all
could
the
have said
you
a
said
rotational device.
you said that you said all the walls and floor and roof was white. That's where I got confused.
Yeah, my bad.
But they're white and transparent.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look through and you look at the stormy skies and you see that it might be able to maybe in an hour or so calm down.
Okay.
Alright, so right now I'm going to cast water breathing on all of us.
Don't use it right now. Like he will know exactly when it's gonna end. Correct?
It lasts for 8
Yeah, you guys will know just because it's gonna shudder all over the place and eventually
Yeah,
just
but I'd
shoot
say
you all out.
to cast it as like.
I'd rather cast it when I can see all of us, and not until we fall. We might get separated by the current.
All right.
So that, and I think we should tie rope around each other,
Do we
like
start?
a chain.
Alright.
Just in case one of you gets anchored, note that with your armor, you guys will sink like stones.
Yes.
Let's see. What items did you say that were in this room? Because you did not include a flotational device, which would really help right now.
Items inside the room cannot leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I can't like create things.
It's kind of like the Star Trek hollow rooms.
Hollow deck,
yeah.
not hollow room.
Hollow whatever, jerk.
Hollow deck.
Hollow, it's a metaphor.
Alright.
So
Ferris, what spells can you cast that might get us out of here
Oh,
besides...
thank you for finally asking.
Oh. Well, since you didn't volunteer.
Shaw's response.
You have no.
You guys have about 10 minutes. You guys have about 10 minutes before this thing completely shuts down. You can.
10 real
feel
life
it's on-
minutes, or...
I'd say sure, 10 real life minutes before this thing gets kicked out. You have until my time 7:55.
I almost drew death, so I get a. Damn, this one is a hard one.
We can
Pull out a tarot card. I get a temperance. It says health, balance, well-being. Feels secure.
You should definitely try to keep those things in check. Try to be healthy right now and survive.
Yeah, well-being.
So did you cast that water breathing or no?
Yeah, water breathing has been cast, so for the next 8 hours we can breathe underwater.
So what's it called? Do we have rope?
Yeah, we have tons of rope. We have
Then we
80 foot of rope.
tie each other.
Note that you guys that means you guys can breathe underwater, but you can't take the pressure of deep underwater.
Yeah, we can't go as deep as you think.
Yeah,
So-
I know, but
We need to keep afloat or we're gonna die. The
Oh,
best
We're
I can
gonna die.
is make
I'm
a
not
strong-
gonna die.
once the 8 hours pass, you'll drown.
okay then. Water
That's-
walking would be the one to go then, I believe.
You have water walking?
Yes. Did you not just hear me
Yeah,
comment
yeah.
before?
I actually remember you saying something about that earlier. Like when you were typing earlier. I remember that.
So I'm going. Oh man, Gus is just going crazy.
Hey guys, remember when you had a boat?
Yo,
Yeah. We dwarves don't like water for a reason, remember, John?
so let's
It's because
pass.
you don't like getting your weird beards wet.
Oh,
That and we kind of sink like stone.
Generally.
Y'all are stone.
since he can water walk, right? What if I use control water to make a current?
There's already a
And then
current.
we float.
No, I
across
meant but a
the-
current in the direction that I. We can just follow current, but a strong current.
Let's use water walk for now. Don't waste any more spells until we need to.
Alright. So I say I'm gonna end this room then now.
Okay. Water walk is on all of us, because I can choose up to 8 creatures.
So the room gets smaller and smaller until it kind of poops all of you out.
So we tie what's it called? Rope to each other.
Cool.
So we don't get lost, and water walk.
Cool. So as you guys get sent out of the room, you guys kind of land, back onto the water. Gives a good splash out, but you land like it's a big wall or carpet.
We land on water.
No.
That sounds right.
As it's moving, you guys are kind of being tossed up and down by the movement of the waves.
Earthquake.
Yeah, exactly. It's very rough terrain at the moment. You kind of sigh. You kind of sigh while on your back and look up at the sun.
So,
do we not have? Are we our sun endurance mess, is that finally back up now because we were resting in that little tavern?
You rested for about an hour. It was an asylum, but yeah.
Yeah, it's an asylum, not a
So
town.
we'll just calmly walk in the same direction.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're basically walking for how long is it? 10 minutes?
An hour.
An hour. You'd be basically walking in rough terrain for an hour because as the waves come, you have to walk up and then you have to walk down and walk up and then walk down.
Gus, make the water calm.
I could. I'll use it on the next one though. The next water walk. Because how many times can you cast water walk?
I can cast it once more.
Yeah, I say next time I'll cast it and then make it flat. Because then you gotta hustle.
So we're walking.
Yeah, we're walking for an hour. Does the storm?
And an octopus shows up.
After the hour, you can see the octopus shows up and eats you guys. Yeah. Actually, speaking of creatures, roll 1d20. Okay, you guys are fine.
No Kraken for us today.
No, you guys do see little what do they call them?
Minnows.
They call them
Goldfish?
jellyfish.
Oh.
You see jellyfish kind of pumping, and you see them get kind of close to the water, and then you kind of see them burst out, and they start floating in the air. Luckily, it was just one, and it kind of just passed by you.
So flying jellyfish. Gotcha.
Essentially, yeah.
Hey,
Isn't nature a beautiful thing?
can we jump on top of them like they do in Nemo if they all just start like...
No.
I'd say please go for it. I insist.
Not.
That would get us out of here.
I am a doctor. I do not recommend this.
No.
So yeah.
So you guys walk for about 59 minutes. The storm has calmed. It's now just regular waves, so it's
Okay, then I cast water walk again.
cool. And you guys keep walking that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, I say we should hustle and use control water to make a steady flow, like almost like we work on a current to be carried.
Cool.
5 mile per minute.
Cool, like
cool.
an airport, the moving floor.
Those are sweet.
Conveyor belt, you mean?
A conveyor belt, yeah.
Thank you.
It's a moving floor. It's a walk-in stairs.
It's a
One of those things.
It's like an escalator, but flat.
I say, and we need to hustle because after this we die.
It's like a lazy man's treadmill.
Yeah. So it was just to help us as I start running.
Okay. You guys begin
Walking
running.
swiftly.
You guys run for a full hour.
Nah.
You need to.
We're steadily jogging. That way we can get further. Because knowing me, I'm going to get out of breath in 5 seconds.
Yeah, and you're the Dex one. Yeah, so we go at a very steady pace. So, going fast, swiftly.
Cool. Yeah, your steady current only lasts for about 10 minutes, and then it goes back to regular.
Okay.
Control
Yeah,
one.
keep on going.
But after about 40 minutes, you manage to see something in the horizon.
Oh God,
What do we see?
It looks like a very large turtle.
a turtle.
Okay, that is the turtle ship.
That's a Teenage Mutant... Yeah, whatever that I was talking about earlier.
Stop. Let's just get to this. We can make jokes afterward.
Cool,
Go
you
toward the
said-
turtle ship.
So you start walking towards the giant turtle?
Yes,
Cool.
Is it a friendly turtle?
we're gonna find out.
Is it like that turtle in Nemo? Now you're making too many Nemo references.
Well, you guys are in the ocean. You guys continue to run until eventually you get close enough to see. It appears to be a very large wooden ship in the shape of a turtle. 2 large oars, like gigantic oars, are being tossed up and then shoved in the water and then pushed, making very large waves. As you look up, the turtle actually has a large tail that's constructed out of other ships who have docked at him. What do you guys do?
Go to the port or to the docks.
You run up to the dock, find a ladder.
Yes.
Just as the final one of you, I'm gonna say Xots, just as you basically grab onto the ladder, the water the water walking spell fails, and your left foot just dips in, just barely in time.
Should I just make this more interesting? Should I do a roll to see if I actually grab it or if I fall in?
I would say that would not make it more interesting. That would make it more rolly and.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Let's not tempt John with screwing us over,
I
right?
do try to limit rolling when I can.
Yeah, I understand.
As soon as the gloves are off, everyone's rolling.
I draw a tarot card, and it's the Hermit. So I say, guys, make sure to keep silent.
That's so great that you got the Hermit. That makes me so happy.
We need, don't say too much. Just say what we need to say and nothing extra. Be careful with your words.
You pass by 2 large ships as you go in, and as you walk on the dock, and you see the large entryway is already open.
What kind of people are here?
You walk in, you see there's not too many people. You do see a large, kind of chubby man. He appears to be, he looks like a Hawaiian essentially. He's working at the bar at the moment. And he's working at the bar. And over here you see I'll say over here by the hookah. You see the crew of one of the ships. They appear to be druidic in nature. Actually, when you look back at their ship, it appears to be just a large island that is it appears to move by the sails of their ents. And as you look at the other ship's crew, which is up here, just kind of hanging out by the weapons shop, you actually do manage to see some people from the other ship. You're assuming because they're wearing these kind of uniforms. They appear to be samurai in nature, but they might be they appear to be samurai in nature. When you look around, you see that there's a very large building within the ship. It goes about 3 stories. The dome itself probably goes up about 100 feet until it reaches the center. At the center is a big gaping hole, which basically lets light in, and you can see that there's a tree and a small bit of grass underneath it.
I'm guessing that's a plaque.
So are we on a yacht?
I guess you could call it a yacht. I'd call it a turtle.
Yeah, moving.
Yeah. You do see several people here who appear to be just floaters. People who stay on the ship and do trading and talk and things like that. You see somebody here who collects meat and sells to the people on the ship. There's clearly a weapons trader to the northwest, and of course a bar is run by the captain, most likely. Oh, run by the ship, rather. Owned by the captain. There we go. But yeah, you do see there are 2 bartenders. One appears to be a dwarf, and the other appears to be I guess a human. Yeah.
So I'll go up first.
But besides that, you do see several floaters who are basically of various types of sizes and shapes and races.
Hey, who can talk the best, like, to people, like, persuade them and stuff like that? Do we have any of those in our group?
Unless you're doing something like really silly and require a persuasion check, I usually just let you. Unless you use your talking and try to convince me.
Well, I was going to see if we could get away with how, like, get information about these people and what this place is that we're on.
Oh, cool! It's like a gather information check.
Yeah, but not get caught.
Okay.
You want to do it stealthily?
How much beer do you want to buy people? Just put up gold if you want, and that'll help your check.
Yeah, that definitely get people talking.
Well, seems that I start with the most money, and I don't really see now. All right, but I don't really see us spending any more gold. Is there any places in this?
You'll most likely lose more gold as you guys find chests and put your gold inside of it, and then your ship.
Just have it exactly. There's someone with no gold on our team.
All right, so
I'm sorry, who just saved you from impending death?
Hey, I didn't say that
The
you didn't
one thing
drop
good
that
you
fast.
did.
I just said that
Oh.
you happen to be broke.
Let's see here. So would 200 get me in with these people?
Yeah, I'd say it could try. You'd still need to do a persuasion check, but I'll give you
Yeah.
advantage.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't be me. My persuasion check would go down.
Well, you're the one who wants to do it, so I'd suggest.
Right, but I can give gold to my members.
That's it. I'll
Who's
take
got
your gold.
Who's got the highest persuasion check?
Young whippersnapper, just give me the gold. I can get some information for
Can you at
us.
least say it like an old man? Could you just talk like it?
I can try. I've been trying to get the accent on during the whole time. I can't find one. Give me an example of old man.
And that's the end of my story.
Alright. Give it to me, young whippersnapper. I'll make sure it goes to good use. Was that good or no?
That's fine. Could be better.
Yeah, I'm horrible at accents and horrible at spelling
Alright.
pronunciation.
The end of my story.
Scimitars.
And that old man was so angry.
Alright, so I've got 1400 in my bag and I'm subtracting 200, so I'm down to 1200 left.
And you just gave me 200.
Yep. Now
So-
for just some answers, young lad.
Okay,
Being
so 427.
sarcastic there.
Yeah. Now the funny part, my charisma's just as good as yours.
Oh my god.
Please keep the gold and then just do a standard check.
That's exactly what I'm doing. My charisma's worse than his.
I'm so happy that you just took his gold. So happy.
So I go up to the bartender. And
No. Don't get us in trouble with my gold. I'd rather
There are two bartenders. The one on the left appears to be once again Hawaiian in nature, which is exotic for this land. He must be from the open ocean, which is both uncharted and unmapped. It comes from the east. However, the other one appears to be kind of like a gruff dwarf. But,
Okay, I'm going to the exotic one.
cool.
persuasion check. Alright, do yours. Mine's out of 2.
Okay.
Hopefully you roll higher than mine.
I'm not persuading anything. Watch this, okay?
So Zotz gets kicked off the ship.
What?
No.
Okay, so I go to the guy and I say, "Oh, what are you serving here?"
Says, "Aloha, little man. What can I get you?"
So I kind of give like a little bow as I'm sitting down. I say, I've never seen something like you before, young whippersnapper.
He gives out a laugh. He takes out a crown of flowers and lays you.
I say, I'm liking the hospitality. Yeah, I'm liking the hospitality.
He laughs, says, yeah, there's good hospitality on Captain Kame's ship.
So I take out about 5 gold.
Cool.
And I say, how much ale will this buy me? How many drinks?
He says, well, it depends on how. No, it depends on that depends.
I say, what are you serving here?
He takes out a small keg from the back here. He's a very large fellow, and he basically grabs this large 100-pound keg on one large hand, and he pulls it over and he puts it on the table, and he basically corks it right in front of you, or he taps it right in front of you.
Said I remember back in my day when I could lift about 2 of those cakes.
he gives out a laugh and says, "Haha, yes, I could see that."
So I say, me and my friends over here, I kind of like point behind me.
You point towards the door.
Oh, they didn't even come through the door?
Evidently.
Hey, I was just standing back. That guy was.
I almost got thrown off the ship, so
Yeah. I say, me and my friends here, we sort of got a little shipwrecked. Just managed to find this wonderful ship.
He says, that's the turtle for you.
So I wait for him to pour the ale.
Oh yeah, he pours us several glasses.
Alright, so I just grab one, drink it down, and I say, so what type of people, what type of sailors come onto this ship?
Says, oh, all kinds. One's looking, kind of points over here and says, one's looking for information, kind of points back to this. One's here just looking for more people to sign to the crew. And then he kind of laughs and looks over to over here and says, and some people just want to stay.
So I take out another 10 gold and just give it to the guy, and I say,
Mahalo.
You just made me a lot of gold richer.
He laughs and says, "Gold's not everything, friend."
I say, yeah, you need to tell it to this young whippersnapper here. Just gave me 200 to find out what you just told me.
He laughs.
I just, start sipping from my ale.
Hey, find out how how that or who that captain is and where he's at.
I said, I pass you an ale, and I say, why don't you ask the good man here? It's very hospitable, and I shimmy my little flower necklace.
I just like to walk up here and basically bow or equal sign of respect to this man, and
Sure.
I say, from my past experiences on this ship, he is the captain, correct?
He definitely seems like the captain, yeah. He's most likely Captain Kame.
And I basically ask him if there's any way I could help him out on his ship.
He laughs and says, the people who stay on my ship, and he points over to these people and the weapons salesman, he says, they generally just took up shop here. I don't really even charge them.
I say, you're my type of man.
He gives her a laugh.
So
Says,
now only if you serve tea here.
What's the point of worrying? He says, "Oh, you wanted tea," and you see him kind of snap at the dwarf. He gives a snap with his finger, and he just kind of looks over with such disdain as he goes into the back and goes into this little tea hut. Kind of opens one of the sliding doors made of paper, rice paper. Goes through, picks up some small tea, and he basically puts it on in front of you, and he basically starts serving you some tea.
So my eyes light up as I take the first cup, drink it, and say, it's been ages since I was able to taste some good tea.
He gives her a laugh. The dwarf does not.
I would partake in this party, but where I'm from, we're not allowed to drink because I'm too young.
He says, "Yeah, elves, right on."
Said he's older than most of the people on the ship, and he's too young to drink. So you hear this young whippersnapper, and I take another sip of my tea.
He says, elves mature slowly. They have their own way."
Said, so does everyone else. I don't judge him for it, though. I give him a pat on the back, try to reach on his back.
Try to get more gold.
He's a good kid.
He gives you a smile.
Bit naive, but a good kid.
You hear some bells start ringing from up here, and you see the captain kind of look more disappointed than worried, and they kind of say, "Sorry, gentlemen, I have to go. Please let Carol do any business. They'll help serve you from here on." And he basically waddles off.
So I'm guessing Carol was the dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just drink my tea and say, "So, gentlemen, do we know what groups are which? What are we looking for now? Seems like you guys don't want to get into another contract, right?"
Nope, considering how the last one went.
Before you can even renew it.
I think it went pretty good. I mean, the captain died, and we just went away on our ship. Just make sure we put a rope to the ship while we're casting a little tavern in the middle of nowhere.
So, this group is collecting information. We don't know what for.
That's the hookah group.
The hookah group. This one is selling weapons, which is which group?
Not a group. This is a weapons vendor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw the
But beside the weapons vendor, right here, on the top of the layer, is in fact people who are looking for people.
For people. And was there one more group or no?
It was, the rest are just salesmen or people just hanging out on the ship.
Yeah. Said, Carol, was it?
He gives a nod. You see he's an old dwarf, withered face. You've seen him before on the ship. Well, he's not you, I'm sorry. Ferris has seen him before on the ship.
I say, is there any rooms that a old timer like me could take rest in?
He points over to here.
To where? Okay.
Yeah, as well as over here. Says that's where the non-shipmates can sleep. Find yourself a room. There's no locks, but you can borrow them from the inside. And don't be staying too long. I don't want to have to be breaking in there to rip you out and throw you overboard.
I kind of laugh, take out my pocket, another 5 gold to him.
He doesn't touch it.
Oh,
He does kind of look at it and raise an eyebrow.
Hey, I quickly run in there and steal it.
I said, don't worry, it's not my gold to be given away, it's his. I said, take it. He needs to learn a lesson anyway. So I give him another. I have 10 gold coins in my hand and try to give it to the dwarf again.
You see him kind of grab your hand, kind of pull over, and try to look at how many gold you have, your pouch, and see how much gold you actually have.
Does he? I say, the greedy one, eh? And I kind of pull it back, just give him the 10 coin.
No, he says, I'm not greedy. I've just put in my time, and I'm searching for certain people.
What kind of people are you looking for?
Wealthy ones.
If I say look in the room.
How much is wealthy?
How much is wealthy? Couple thousand gold.
Well, if Ding Dong over here named Ferris didn't drop all his gold in the chest, then we would have a couple thousand on us.
My goodness. So I kind of say, this boy gets ahead of himself all the time. So I kind of
he gives out a smile, and you see him just kind of. It looks like slightly devilish, but it looks very opportunistic. It looks like a shark. He looks like a shark smiling.
So I pull Zots to the side for a bit, and I say, do you remember what I said when we entered? The hermit. Only say what's needed to be said. Nothing more. Said, we're definitely gonna need locks tonight then. So I say, I'll take a leave.
He says, no. He says, no, please stay.
I say, these old bones are getting riddled. We've been out in the sea all day. I can't take any more of this.
He says, how much gold do you guys have on you?
Said we just came from a shipwreck. We don't even know what we were able to salvage.
He says, so you didn't manage to actually get any gold?
Said not enough to be noticeable. Maybe a few, maybe just a little bit of coin here and there, but nothing that'd make us buy a ship.
Just, I don't want you to buy me. I want you to buy me a ship. I want you to buy my retirement. And for that, he takes out a little piece of paper and puts it on the table. I'll give you this.
So what is this he put on the table?
It appears to be the map that you already have, but there's a new place on it.
Said, so be more specific, what are you asking of us to explore this new place?
He shakes his head and says, you can do whatever you want with it. But all this is the legendary Ronin, Dread Ronin GoKong's secret hideout.
Said, we don't even have a ship to get there, young lass.
He kind of frowns and gives you a glare, because he's obviously a man. And he looks over here and says, there's a ship, and they have a ship. What's stopping you?
I said, so why not go to them?
He says they're broke.
I said, and so are we until we get a new ship. Maybe when you have a ship, any leftover gold, we'll come and discuss that with you.
He shrugs and says, very well. If you're not willing to take initiative, I guess you're, I really have the wrong people. And he goes to take the map back.
Can I try to remember the place on the map?
Easily.
Like, do I have to do a roll, or?
No, you just remember its position compared to one life.
Okay.
So I say, come on, lasses, we're going to get some shut-eye. We've been walking all day.
Why are you like an old Irish person?
Yeah, that's the only voice I can think of. I don't know. Suck at voices. That's the old people voices at least.
Terrifying. Okay,
Whippersnappers.
So he kind of watches you leave.
Okay.
Eventually you go down the stairs. These basically just long hallways of doors that interconnect and lead to individual rooms.
Okay.
Can we try to take over the ship at night, or is it not possible?
It would be really hard. Most of the ship is controlled via this room up here, as far as you can tell, and you've never been in there, so you know what's beyond there. Could be just purely trapped. Could be 100 men.
I love Adam's
but you do know that this room is where they all hang out, which leads under the decks to more area. And this is a 3-story building right here inside the. Sometimes.
I'm stretching my bed.
Cool.
So yeah, let's find.
Do you all take separate rooms?
I
Yeah,
advise against
I would
it.
hope so.
Yeah, they're all quite small. They all have.
I like
come
to
with
sleep
bars, so
naked
you
in
can-
pajamas.
Yeah, you're definitely getting your own room.
They all come with iron bars to block the wooden doors and shut them closed.
I said, Ferris, you want to share?
Sure.
What? I don't get to share. No,
You're sleeping naked.
actually, we all need to sleep in the same room but different sleeping bags because what if they try to attack us at night?
Then you better be sleeping with some clothes on, Sonny.
Sounds like a plan then. Hey, chaps.
Yeah. So we get into a room. I use my own lock to lock the door.
There is no lock.
Hmm.
There's only a bar.
What's in the
You
room?
can place it for
No,
the
I
door.
mean I have a lock on.
Oh, yeah. You have.
Lock.
How are you going to lock it?
With the chain? With the ropes?
Give us that.
Once again, you just place a bar and it's impossible to open from the other side.
You said what?
Putting a bar on the door makes even like lock picking from the other side impossible.
Oh, okay. I thought
can't
he
open
said
it.
something about renting locks like this.
No. He said that they said you can't lock the doors, but there are bars on them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're just gonna throw the bar in it.
Yeah, cool. The room it's very small. It's probably about 10 feet. It's about 10 feet by 5 feet. And just a lot of that is just a bunk bed. But when he's gonna need to sleep on the floor.
I sleep on the floor anyway, so it don't matter.
That's your usual Tuesday.
Aren't you an elf anyway?
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah,
or
I'm
no?
an elf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even need to sleep. So young whippersnapper doesn't even
Yeah.
need a bed.
I trance. That's
Cool.
what the book said.
So
Alright,
you guys wait a few hours, I assume.
Yeah, while we're
Sleep,
waiting,
yeah.
I'm gonna just use tinkering to build a little what do you call that? Lullaby box. You know, the ones that play music.
Yeah, sure. Little music box.
Yeah. Little music
So-
box.
So does that mean I get affected by endurance mess if I don't sleep?
If you didn't sleep, yeah, you know if you didn't
I trance?
if you didn't trance, you'd be infected by endurance. But you
Yeah.
trance, so you're fine.
So,
So
trance
if-
is like equivalent of you sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I trance like while the boat's rocking, but
Yeah,
not-
you'll
Oh
be
no,
fine.
you'll be good.
oh, I'll remember that for next time then.
Also, the thing you want to remember is a short rest is a long rest is 8 hours, but for you, because you're an elf, you trance, and
4
that
hours.
is considered. Yeah.
Short
I
rest
read
is
it
still
earlier, but I forgot all about it.
cool. So you guys rest for a couple hours. You hear several people try to open your door throughout the night. You're not sure if there are people trying to rob you, or
Or
if
looking
there
for an empty room.
or if there are people looking for an empty room.
Mm.
It's hard to say.
Okay.
But eventually it hits morning, or at least as far as you can tell, this room has no windows.
Let's
Wake
make
up.
a window. No, I kid. So
Let's just break out this here door and jump out and
I
water
say,
walk.
No, no, boy. We have a little bit ahead of us. So I
Uh,
I asked Gus if he has a leash and a chain for our guest here.
Oh
said,
wait,
all I
you
got
put
is
me on a leash now?
all I have is rope. So there's no light coming into this room.
Into your room, no, you need a candle.
Yeah,
I
so
have a
good thing I
torch.
put candles.
Cool.
I got a torch in my room or in my bag.
So I say candles are much more elegant, boy. Once you get to my age, you learn a little thing about class.
You sound more racist than anything else, uneven boy.
You mean
I don't mean to sound racist, but
no, you sound ageist, not racist.
yeah. I can always play that. I'm
While
black.
they argue over light, I'm just gonna stand there with my dark vision.
I have dark
Just
vision.
chilling. Just
Yeah.
chilling.
So I light up
throw
a
on
few
dark vision
candles.
too.
I light up a few candles around me, unpack the cloth that we took from the ship.
Cool.
Well, everything that we were able to salvage. What did we actually salvage from the ship?
You salvaged several maps, which basically detail the area. Ferris manages to point out where the building was, or rather where the GoKong's lair was.
Alright, so I
and,
make a little marking on our map.
Yeah,
of that
you make a
place.
little marking of it.
So,
it-
don't you think it was a bit suspicious that he showed us it so easily for something he wanted 1,000 gold? thousands of gold.
Well, I think we need, before we roll out anywhere, we need to put in your pocket, or somewhere that's not easily accessed, a drawing of this map we got, while it's fresh on your mind.
Oh, it's already a map. It's just a point on the map, honestly.
Oh.
It's just directions.
Yeah, we just
okay.
put it there.
Alright.
Yeah. But besides that, you find his diary, which really is just full of basically a captain's log. And so he goes through all the events of your ship, and you're on meeting Ferris and Zotz and Gus, and the several times you've stopped mid-port and picked up travelers and got them to work for you, etc., etc.
He was such a good man too.
He was a good man, yeah. And of course, you find the letter he got from his brother.
Maybe we should do this final will he wanted. Just for the captain, for old time's sake.
As the room goes silent.
Yeah, right? I say, guys, agreeing on that one?
Doing it for this captain here?
No, our old captain. One.
Yeah, but doing what the captain on the ship wants to do, right?
They mean Conway, not Conway.
Yeah. But alright, what do we have to do for Conway?
We don't
kill
have anything. No, not kill.
What are you suggesting?
I said that we do act out his final will. This was the thing that he wanted to do right before he died. Save, if I remember, it was save his sister, his friend's sister, right?
It was his brother's sister's sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. Yeah, from an evil pirate. After like 200 years ago.
It's more like a Dread Ronin, but
yeah.
Would you guys like to do a history check?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Since I get advantage on it.
Does that cost gold?
No.
I'm playing.
Well, actually, it does cost gold. Give some to Ferris, and he'll do the check for you.
Okay.
No. The only reason persuasion checks or streetwise checks cost gold is because that makes the roll easier. Because you just start buying people out and getting information that way.
Yeah.
For 23, Ferris Metalbeard, you know that you know pretty well that the Dread Ronin's never lost a battle. He's still running to this day. He's an elf, about like 300 years old. He's from the fabled GoKong. Not GoKong. He's from the fabled Ape clan, which whole island was sunk by the crocodiles when they took over. About 100 years ago. But yeah, he's been sailing for 200 years, still sailing strong. He's never lost. If people surrender to him, they'll actually let them live, but they'll just take their stuff. They're honorable in that way because they don't want to just make their work harder for them. Well, but yeah, and no one who's fought them has pretty much ever won.
I've had fun doing this so far. I've had fun doing this so far, so I figure we continue.
To what? To hunt this man? Or
yeah. I mean, I don't want this to end. It's my first one, and it's pretty.
Oh no! We can choose different things. I just suggested this one.
And remember, the goal is not to kill GoKong. The goal is to save his sister. But if you guys want to try to kill GoKong and go on a suicide mission, feel free. But once again, GoKong is a 200-year elf who has never lost a battle. I'm sorry, he's like a 300-400
There's
year
a
elf.
first for everything.
I say.
Ambitions.
Well, I was just saying, in respect of the old captain.
For Conway.
Again,
for the Lotus.
Yeah.
When we get there, or if we're still going there, I could sneak in there, tie her up, and pull her out like we're on a 4x4 or something. We all just haul her out of there.
But we don't even know if she's there.
Hey, when we get there, we'll figure it out.
And then that means we got to go finding this guy, and we don't have a shit.
What's the other plans? Can we go gather up some gold for the Snucklehead captain?
How much gold do you guys actually have together? Or he might accept items too. You don't know. You should probably just go talk to him. And he wasn't the captain.
Yeah, he was just selling a map that we already have the place of.
Actually, was he selling the map, or was he Do you
It
know
definitely
exactly what's
seemed
selling?
like. I have no idea, but he was trying to show off a map. But
I gotta sneeze.
You just want to sneak, don't you?
Oh man, what?
I think he said sneeze that time.
Oh.
Yeah, I said sneeze. Why would? Oh, sneak. Haha.
Yeah. Alright, so we just
Continue.
come out in the morning. I said we can discuss this after breakfast. I know
Cool.
I am starving.
Oh, what's for breakfast?
Fish. It's all
Oh.
over. It's all over here.
Where?
Well, you can follow the smell of rotting carcasses over to this building over here, where a free trader is selling fresh fish.
I move faster than all of y'all.
You just teleport. There's a difference. Every now and then you might teleport, and accidentally go through the large walls and be drowning. Oh no.
You tried to grab my guy at the same time I had him. I thought that was hilarious. Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, and now you're tiny.
Oh no. How do I make myself bigger? But I'm.
You can't. I control your size.
Oh giggity.
Yeah. You see, there's a guy there. He's selling a fish. He's chopping them up. He just gave some to a woman. You saw her yesterday. You're pretty sure she lives here. He looks to you and he kind of gives you a smile. He appears to be a human.
What are you selling this fine morning?
It says fish. Everyday fish. Got some dolphin the other day.
You got some pancakes?
He says I could cut fish into a pancake for you.
You got maple syrup?
Okay. You see him kind of go under his thing and he takes some blackish liquid and pours it all over it and says sure. He says that'll be a couple gold.
By couple, you mean one, right?
He kind of nods. 1 gold is a lot of money. It's like $250.
What? No, then I mean like 1 copper.
Yeah.
He nods and takes your. He says he'll take the copper. Do you have any copper or just silver?
I can convert it.
No, you can't.
What?
No, you can't.
You can't.
You have the solid coin.
You have to find a bank if you want to convert it.
Alright, I just give him a gold. He needs it anyway. I don't need it.
He pockets the gold and he offers to. He gives.
For all 3 of us.
He gives all 3 of you some fish to eat. All of it's cooked and ready to go.
So now, since he gave us all fish, obviously he likes us. Can we get honored and revered with certain people and get friends here? And then get some more connections?
You can absolutely get friends, but it's not like you roll a die and like, oh, you rolled poorly, you're not friends with him this time, maybe next time. It's if you make a good impression, he'll remember that, and he'll probably be a good friend to you and treat you well later. If he gets information and he knows you like information and you're a good customer, he'll probably give it to you.
So we can even ask him right now if he needs anything from us.
But right now, I need to go right here, take my guy right here off the balcony a little bit, and go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back.
That's a gigantic wall. You are urinating on the wall.
Alright, well, I'll be right back.
Okay, disrespectful of the ship.
So while he's embarrassing himself...
I say first, why don't you come and eat with me then? Yo, Adam has gotten real quiet lately, hasn't he?
I don't think he's in the phone.
But he's moving his,
Yep,
he like hears me. Yeah, he's there.
I just like the joke.
Yeah. You almost made me tab into Skype to see. So, pull out my tarot deck, shuffle it a bit.
He
Let's
got
do,
the Turtle Hermit card. That's so good.
E22. So it's 3 this time. That's how multiple cards are supposed to be drawn. So the Sun, the Hierophant. What the hell is the Hierophant?
I'm pretty sure it's like
That's the
a.
Pope.
Yeah, it's like an advisor.
Yeah. Okay. So bam, bam, and then 14 Temperance again. So I'm just gonna keep to myself, looking at the tarot cards, trying to make the reading of them. Anything you want on your mind, Ferris?
Not really. Just generally not that happy that what happened pretty much on that ship we served on.
That you lost all your stuff, or the captain's dead.
Mostly the captain's dead.
Well, the tarot cards say it's good fortunes for us for right now. Nothing too hazardous. Just like we didn't draw a death now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So he comes back from urinating on the side of the ship.
I go, whoa, go wash your hands first.
Alright, where's the... Alright, I'll just... Hold on. Let me take my guy over here. Alright, I'm gonna attach a rope right here to this, what looks like an... Wait, actually, is there a blacksmith up here? Yeah, there
I
is.
keep saying, all of this wall is a gigantic cone wall. The only exit is through here.
Wait, where's this exit at?
Over there, outside the way we came in.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what's on the other side. I was just going like swing myself over, wash my hands, wash my whole body. I stink.
Okay, so
Well,
like,
just wash yourself out and
so he jumps into the lake. What do you guys do meanwhile?
We just continue small chatting and eating.
Okay, looks like Julia's finally here. Well, should I jump her in the call?
Yeah, of course. You
go
can. We need more people anyway. We gotta attack a big 300-old guy, even though he should be easy to kill. Now, where's my dude at? All right, I'm back. I just took a shower. Lady's coming in.
Hello?
Greetings.
What's up?
Oh, I'm such a douche. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's no problem.
You
Oh, we
can
survived
stuff your
without you.
sorries in a sack, Missy.
Right?
Honestly, they would have. I want to say they would have done worse. More bodies would have been worse. They've only done terribly so far.
Oh, okay.
It's been fun so far, though.
Yeah, you just missed
Yeah.
Zots urinating on the wall, so...
and then jump in the ocean to wash himself. Pretty much, the
Oh.
captain's dead. The ship sank.
The captain's dead. How did that happen?
Oh, he
Ninja
killed
attacks.
himself.
Huh?
Ninja attacks from a submarine.
He killed himself.
He killed himself. Why?
He went down with his ship, according to Zots, which didn't happen. According to Zots, he went down with his ship. Ninjas attacked us, sunk the ship. We were able to get away, drifted to this one
Turtle ship?
place.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't drift. We water walked after finding out. After an hour of sitting in a unknown hole in the ground in the ocean.
Which
With
was
nothing around
created
it.
by the players. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Which
And
also
in the
made
ground in the ocean?
they created a magical hole to a different dimension they could hang out in to pass a storm, but forgot to tie their boat. So their boat floated away, and they were in this portal
And
for
we're all
an
trying to
hour
figure out-
in the middle of the ocean.
We're all trying to figure out what we're going to do. And lo and behold, after a whole 49 minutes down, this was all collapsed into like a time frame. But then Ferris steps up. He's like, "Oh, by the way, guys, while you guys were worrying, I have water walk."
So I'm just gonna say through the door, you see one of your shipmates actually pops through. It is Julie. What's the character's name?
Ava. Thing.
So Ava, you might have noticed your ship sunk. You managed to well, basically you while you were in your sleeping room, you were attacked by some sort of masked individual. Your weapon was on the other side of him, so he was between you. So you thought it was a very idea to basically jump out the window and basically try to climb up. As you swam down, you actually noticed that they blew a hole in the ship, and they were taking our cargo and attaching it to a small underwater vessel. So what you did is you basically grabbed onto one of the more lighter, what's it called? It was more like an empty barrel. You kind of kicked it away from the ninja, and you started using it as a flotation device. Eventually, you were picked up by a small vessel. They dropped you off here at a ship that is shaped like a gigantic turtle. It appears to be an inn. It is run by the Captain Kame. As to your surprise, at a table nearby, you see your friends, or your not friends, former
Shipmates.
lieutenant shipmates. Yeah. But if you come to the game, you can see how gigantic the ship is. It's really big.
Oh, I didn't even know she wasn't even in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see other guys. One of them is still trying to wring out water. The other two seem fine.
Just eating for breakfast.
Yeah, just eating some fish.
With some
Okay,
maple-
so,
with some black stuff on top.
Okay, so let's go back to the ship again because I'm not quite not
No, go for it.
getting what all transpired.
So basically, you don't know exactly what transpired. You can talk to the other guys when you get to them. But from your perspective,
I jumped out a window.
You were resting. It was
okay.
is either fight an armed man without your weapons, or escape through a window. Or escape through the port. So you did that. You were going to climb up when you noticed that there was a hole in the ship, and you were going to sink anyways. So you decided to grab onto one of the large barrels that were filled with air and not water, and you basically floated on that until the ship found you. You basically rode the current. As you looked, you did see the ship sink, and you saw the guys basically driving the other direction from you. But then the ship actually caught you, started heading northeast, and eventually dropped you off at the traveling turtle.
The traveling turtle. Okay.
Yeah. After they dropped you off, they basically booted out of there. Yeah.
Okay, so I arrive into this lounge area, I guess, on the ship or something.
I can describe it to you. Once it's there's a large dock that looks like a tail on a very even larger turtle, which holds ships, only holding 2 at the moment. One appears to be just a large mound of dirt with trees on it, while the other one appears to be 2 smaller houses on the platform. It just has tons of space for rowing. It appears to be mostly like a slave ship. As you look forward, you see a large bar with a large tavern type place with a door with a small tavern house even within this building, or within the ship. From the very far, even though it's like 130 feet away, you see that there is a 3-story building within this large concave dome that this turtle shell is, as well as there's multiple floors leading down and up. In the very center, at the very top, is a large hole that light is streaming through. Underneath that hole is a tree and a small grassy area with bushes and things of that nature. And of course, you see a couple of vendors on the ship. Many people appear to be just floaters hanging out. Some people belong to the other ships. You see some druids and appear to be some samurai. As well, you see your 3 foolish friends.